Yo, what it do, what it do?
Hey yo, it's your boy Feel Good, Sprung.
This your boy Asshole Poppy. We back with another episode of the Cold Field Show.
And you know what's about to get super spicy, you heard?
You already know how we do it, so let's get into it.
Yeah. Let's go.
Hey, what up?
What's going on, world? Little hot in this motherfucker. I had to get the motherfucking towel out like the pastor.
Hey, look, check me out, man. Y'all, I look a little crazy right now. I know I'm blending in with the background, but just call me Headless Poppy tonight. You feel me? Look, y'all see
My boy out here wild with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Told that nigga to wear something right. Still trying to wear that bull, you know?
Hey, look, man, it is what it is, man. I forgot I had on blue, man. I can't do nothing about that, man. I can't do nothing about it. What you mean? But look, we got a hot show for y'all tonight, man. We got, you know what I'm saying, this 90-day rule topic. We've been playing with it for a while, but tonight we're going to finally give it to y'all and actually talk about this shit. But before we get into that, y'all already know what we got to do. We got this motherfucking tequila. Y'all done seen this one before, man. We got that Romantico on deck.
Romantico.
You know what I'm saying? Romantico. I liked this shit. This shit wasn't that bad. Kind of smooth, so we had to bring it back one more time, you know what I'm saying, for another go-round. The bottle's already cracked, so we ain't got to do all that special shit tonight. Y'all already know. But look, check this out. Before we get into the 90-day topic and everything that's, you know what I'm saying, surrounding that, we got to get into current events and things that's been going on in the world.
Man.
And today specifically, we got hit with two doozies, two right hooks to the black community, man. First, let's take it to Hollywood. Kang the Conqueror, Diamond Dame, a.k.a. my boy, Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan motherfucking Majors.
Jonathan Majors was in the news today. Domestic fucking violence.
You think he did it, bro?
Against a white woman.
God damn.
Domestic violence against a motherfucking white woman. Do I think he did it? Hell motherfucking yeah, I think he did it. That's Kang the motherfucking Conqueror. Fuck is you talking about?
Man.
They say he grabbed Shorty by her neck like he did Ant-Man.
Damn.
Slapped her up like he did Michael B. Jordan.
Damn.
They said he was caught in the whirlwind of the last few movies he did. You know what I'm saying? But nah, all bullshit aside though, man. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna put that bad juju on that black man.
Yeah, it's allegedly, all allegedly.
But they definitely saying the brother has been arrested for domestic violence towards his girlfriend. Now, as the story goes, turn your mics up. He said, turn the mic up. I'm gonna turn it up on here. Don't turn it up on there. I'm gonna turn
Hold
it up.
on.
But yeah, though, you know what I'm saying? As the story goes, Jonathan Majors was driving home in a taxi cab or Uber with his girlfriend last night, and he got a text. Static. He got a text. He got a text from another woman. Somewhere that's up too high. He got a text from another woman, and apparently his girlfriend was, you know, out the corner of her eye looking in the phone. She seen it was from another woman. She questioned him about it, apparently tried to reach over and grab his phone. Next thing you know, they say he, You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. I don't know how true it is. I don't know what's going on. But all I can say is it seemed like every time a black man in Hollywood get to, you know what I'm saying, reaching a certain point, reaching a certain pinnacle, motherfucker always try to tear him down.
You know about...
The man just had 3 movies come out, and it's only March, and he done been in 3 movies.
But see, the sad part about it is, bro, he know he should be moving a certain type of way. He know he can't be out here just moving like, you know what I'm saying, like just moving. You feel me? You know he got to move strategically because now you in the fucking eye, bro. Like you one of the main motherfucking guys out here. Motherfucking Marvel, then basically the next 5 years they invest in this man. So
yeah, he the man.
You know you the bag, my nigga. You gotta walk around like you are the bag. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta protect your energy. Sometimes it's the best way to be is just single shit until you get to where you gotta get to. Cause man, like we know, bro, over like time and time again, so many greats have fallen based off bullshit relationships, bro. Like you know damn well you shouldn't be in a relationship with this motherfucker. Like if somebody's sitting here provoking you like putting you in a certain space. Remove yourself from that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like protect yourself. Like don't man, get the fuck on. Like I'm not finna let nobody put me in a bogus situation.
Definitely not. And that's the thing too, man. Like you said, you gotta know how to move. Like when you dealing with people and you the bag. Hell, I'm not finna let nobody jeopardize me, bro. I'm real life not finna let nobody jeopardize me, bro. Ain't nobody finna be able to trick me out my spot, man.
And you know the biggest thing is this. I feel like, you know, when a lot of people, you know, when they drop that picture of fam, his before and after and whatnot, like motherfuckers still judging that man on who he once was. So, you know, he still got that image in his head, like, even though he you know, he got it up, you know what I'm saying, he in that certain position and shit, he's still looking at himself like that same dude, like, he probably ain't even seen like how much he evolved and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sad, bro.
I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, I seen that little interview where he had a little teacup and he said his mama told him to walk around with that teacup and shit so he would never let his cup get empty. Like it was a metaphor for letting his cup get empty, keeping his cup.
Which is very, very smart. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing of it is, he ain't had a teacup with him last night, and it almost seemed like he let his cup spill.
He did. He definitely let that cup spill. I mean, bro, it's sad to say, like, you know, motherfuckers be put in this situation, like, come on, man, like, as an adult, like, we gotta learn how to remove ourselves. Like, I don't give a fuck if you a male or female. If the shit is going wrong, it's going left, remove yourself from that situation. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself up out of there because you know the shit ain't gonna do nothing but get what it's gonna be worse.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely gonna be worse. And again, black man, Hollywood, domestic violence against a white woman, bro, that's not.
I mean,
that's
look,
not
I don't even want to like just, you know what I'm saying, like focus in on, you know, the color, you know what I'm saying, of the woman. I think in general, bro, like him just in general, bro, like just putting his hands on a woman, knowing damn well, bro, he in the fucking face of the people.
In the public eye, you in the public eye, bro. Why is you shouldn't, when you in the public eye, like you said, point blank period, ain't no other way around it. You got to carry yourself a certain way. And unfortunately, last night, he found himself in a situation where now all eyes is going to be on him indefinitely, going to be scrutinizing him. I heard he lost a sponsorship already. Something he had with the U.S. military, U.S. Army. He had a commercial and a campaign. They done already pulled it off the air.
Oh, yeah, you know they ain't playing with that shit, bro. They catch you over there whooping women. They catch you over there, you know, showing guns on your social media. Bro, they looking for a reason to take your, you know what I'm saying, your sponsorship. Like, we living in a world, bro, like you can't do no wrong when you being sponsored. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, you gotta be on point. You gotta be tapped in. Like, ain't no reason, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up.
Carl, what up, Carl? Carl always tap in. He said, explain the Chris Brown and Rihanna situation. Look.
Let me go there. Let me get that one
first, because you know how I feel about it.
All right, so look.
You already know how I feel.
The Chris Brown and Rihanna situation.
That was a head-up fight.
It's so fucked up because people don't even know the full extent of the story why Chris Brown fucking snapped out. Now, I'm not saying anything that Chris Brown did, you know what I'm saying, was okay in any type of way. But imagine this, right? Imagine you dealing with a woman, a girl or whatever, right? You 19 or whatever, fresh in the game. You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing. You that dude. You that hit. Y'all get together. You and your lady get together. And shorty zap you with that package. You know what I'm saying?
She hit him with the bug zapper?
Bro, they said Riri got herpes, bro.
Oh, yeah, they did. That was, I remember that rumor.
Riri hit Chris Brown with the herpes.
They said she gave him, they said he ran to the party to confront her. She at the industry party, and he found her in there.
Giving top.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, bro, like, what would you do, bro? And then motherfuckers try to, like change the scenario.
I mean, what would I do?
No, I'm saying.
I would have pieced her up at the party. She would have got pieced up.
Allegedly.
He's looking at
just think about it, bro. Like, people, like, they try to change the whole scenario around, like, that Chris Brown is this monster. Man, think about it like this, bro. His mom was abused. You know what I'm saying? Like, he sit back and watch that shit, like, and he was helpless. He couldn't do that shit. The man always said, like, he would never abuse a woman. But shit, the man fucking snapped, bro. Imagine a motherfucker give you a disease. Like, come on, man.
We're gonna put a pin in that, and we're gonna move to the next situation that happened today. A lot of us woke up today to another video.
Man.
And I'm just really getting tired of these videos. But a lot of us woke up to another video today. Domestic violence. Black man was murdered on live today by his wife, baby mama, girlfriend. They said wife. I'm not sure if they was actually married or not, but he was murdered on Facebook Live by the mother of his children, all before breakfast. Before breakfast now. Understand what had happened was, from my understanding, he was out. He was doing something with his cousin or something. He had to come home, get ready for work. He was trying to get ready for work. Grandma in the kitchen, her mom, grandma in the kitchen cooking dinner, cooking breakfast, getting situated. They arguing. He keep telling her, look, I'm finna call the police. He even threatened to call his cousin and have his cousin come over there and beat her up. All type of shit. Just leave me alone, shorty. I'm trying to leave. She kept running up on him, pushing him, all of that shit. He finally, get up off me. I told you to leave me the fuck alone. The phone dropped. You hear 2 more minutes of audio and then you hear the pop, pop. Next thing you know, you hear screaming. She talking about she don't want to go to jail, this, that, and the third.
Man, she deserves 100 years.
You killed that man in cold blood because you didn't agree with something, you didn't like something he did, whatever. That goes back into the Chris Brown and Rihanna situation. When you dealing with somebody, bro, and a motherfucker put you in a certain type of position,
man,
you gotta know how to move in that position. Like, you can't allow yourself, like, she ain't had no business pulling that gun.
Man,
Chris Brown, Rihanna ain't had no business. Rihanna ain't had no business pulling the car keys out and tossing them out the window. It's certain shit you just ain't. Rihanna ain't had no business spitting on that man and punching on him. Shorty ain't had no business standing in that man's way. And like Chris Brown reacted how he reacted.
I'm gonna say this, bro. It seemed like anybody, like look at Tory Lanez, bro. Like his whole situation, bro. It's like if the more money a motherfucker got, the more power a motherfucker got, they control the scenario, no matter what. And then when you look at it, like, bro, like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like any guy out there will fuck with a female from Rock Nation, you a fool. Let's say that right now.
I mean, look, you know what I'm saying.
But yeah, that's fucked up. Shorty ended up shooting Buddy.
She
you know
shot
what I'm saying?
him
For no apparent reason. He trying to tell her like, come on, move around. Like I ain't on that. Like,
shorty, I'm trying to go to work.
Bro, that's why that's why I feel like, man, like guys really gotta protect themselves, bro. Like just get your own and stay to your own, bro. Like don't get involved unless you truly ready to be involved. Because if you married to a woman and you trying to communicate with her and she tell you, nah, she ain't going this, that, and the third up on you, like what the fuck? Motherfucker got one chance to up on me, bro. I ain't gonna do shit. I ain't gonna do nothing foul.
I'm done.
I'm done. I'm not coming back. That's like with that fighting shit. Like, you gotta fight your girl, bro. Y'all throwing hands and shit. I'm done. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not finna be whooping your ass. I'm not finna be dragging you. I'm not doing none of that goofball ass shit. I'm out of there.
And that's why I say the whole Chris Brown and Rihanna situation, that was a fair fight. She lost. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Kool-Aid, Darian Chili Willie top there that said.
Shout out to Chili Willie.
This nigga got jokes and shit. He gonna say, so do that mean ASAP Rocky got the pack? Hey, look, man. It ain't got nothing to do with me, man.
Man, listen, man. We ain't talking about ASAP over here, boy.
Allegedly.
What you mean? We ain't got nothing to say about ASAP.
I don't got nothing to say about nobody. I'm a piece.
I'm just saying, bro, like, the thing about it is, I really don't like the fact that how guys, bro, like, be put in certain situations, especially black men, right? Motherfucker do something like not a motherfucker that they don't want him to do, or a motherfucker try to walk away. It be so many fucked up scenarios that put a nigga in jail for life, or just take everything he didn't work for so easy, like the snap. Like, bro, like it's so fucked up, bro. You gotta protect yourself, bro. Like on me, shit, I feel like, bro, like you gotta damn near have these females sign contracts. You need cameras in the crib. You need everything, bro. You gotta protect yourself, bro. We endangered species in this motherfucking shit.
Nah, that us though. Nowadays in relationships, man, you damn near gotta have a motherfucker sign an NDA just to be in a relationship.
For real, bro. Look, I gotta give it to Lori Harvey, bro. Every nigga she fuck with, he signing. Come on now.
Oh yeah.
He signing one, bro. How these females sign that paperwork?
Fact. What's going on, Denise? Good evening to you too. Appreciate you for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? For those that's just now tuning in, had a little late start. We had a late start as well. We started a little bit later than normal tonight. But
yeah, y'all know Future in Milwaukee too, man.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out
know.
to boy Future, man. Straight up. Motherfucker missed the Future concert for y'all, man. Straight up.
motherfucker definitely could be in attendance right now.
Dirty
But you know what I'm
nigga
saying?
style for
We here
me.
to do this for y'all. Just a quick recap. We speaking on Jonathan Majors and his situation with the domestic violence. We speaking on the situation with the girl that killed her baby daddy on Facebook Live this morning. And we speaking about why I don't have no neck and I'm just a floating head on
No
camera.
neck.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot more that's been going on in the world too, man, current event wise. But I feel like those two things right there is the most that's impacting us specifically in our community. Like when it comes down to domestic violence in general, bro, just walk away, bro. Like
Please walk away, man.
just walk away, bro. Cause these females, bro,
And you know what? Not to just aim it at the ladies. Like you know, they be in fucked up situations too. Like ladies, walk away.
oh yeah,
like,
leave that nigga.
Man, leave that nigga alone. Get the fuck out of there. Don't fuck up everything you done built for this person. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker go be bogus towards you, spiteful, you know, like trying to fuck up what you didn't accomplish and shit, cause you got some niggas out here worse than females. You got some niggas out here that be going over and beyond. Like, okay, this one situation, right? Shorty tell the nigga like she ain't trying to fuck with him no more, right? The nigga go wild and shit. Shorty leave and shit. She go out of town with her kids for a little bit, for 2 days or whatever. She come back. The nigga done bust all her windows, slashed her tires. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like what do niggas be on?
That just
bro?
brought me to another situation. Now we was having a conversation earlier this last week about custody, child custody, putting who the kids should live with. It was a meme floating around. It was a meme floating around that was saying normalize the fathers or the kids living with the fathers. I posted some stuff on the page. The person who I was scared they shit, they got offensive. I don't give a fuck. Eat a dick. But
you should never post it.
Nah, yeah, he should have never posted if you ain't want me, if you ain't want nobody to feel no type of way or comment on it. But my response wasn't even about her. My response was toward the topic. And speaking of domestic violence and the topic of parenthood, did you know that earlier this week a guy FaceTimed his baby mama and strangled their 2-year-old daughter in front of her on the
What the fuck?
FaceTimed her
Man.
and murdered their child in front of her on the live.
Man, bro.
And I didn't get the whole story about why. I don't know if she.
I mean, do we need
Do
the
it.
whole
It don't
story?
matter though. And again, like walk away, ladies. Know when to leave these ain't shit ass niggas, fellas. Know when to leave these women who don't give a fuck about your life and your freedom. And definitely learn how to. Like when you got kids.
Man, do right by them, man. Like do right by them. If you know shit is toxic and you know that your kids is watching, you know they go mimic what they see. So you need to remove yourself as
Fuck that.
Come
Why
on,
would
man.
you? Fuck that. I get that part. Show that. You ain't said nothing wrong. But this nigga, what possessed you to kill your child? What possessed you? What the bitch did?
Listen, this ain't the first nigga. What about that nigga last year?
Nigga in Milwaukee?
No, the other nigga that was up in New York. He killed two, three of his kids and said, "Shorty go have to deal with this her and the nigga that she."
Oh
fucked with."
yeah, I posted
Like,
this shit
come
on my
man.
TikTok. Yeah, man. Like what the fuck? Like what do the kids got to do with what you and this bitch got going on? Why do the kids?
Niggas robbing these kids on their lives.
I want an answer to the question, but I know can't nobody answer the question. You know what I'm saying?
Because like the answer, Sway.
can't nobody give me an answer to that. But like, why is this a thing? Like, why you want to harm your kid to get back at the other person? Like, I'm flabbergasted. The things that happen today in the world, people like, all I can do is tell y'all, man, stay prayed up, stay hoped up, stay faithed up. No matter what you believe in, no matter what your religious background is, just stay in your faith, man, because this shit is wild out here.
Exactly, bro.
This shit getting wilder by the day, man. She killed her baby daddy on live. He killed their daughter on FaceTime. Kang the Conqueror.
Listen, man, I'm gonna say this, bro. Like,
fucking wild.
I don't feel like you like ever, bro. Like when you grown and you know exactly what the fuck is going on, like you shouldn't be putting your hands on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not out here trying to defend yourself or defend your honor or some shit like that. You know, whatever the case may be. But like, bro, come on, bro. Like, motherfuckers is too grown to be still putting their hands on a motherfucker, bro. I'm walking away. I'm not finna deal with that shit, bro. I'm not finna destroy everything I done built just for a short-term pleasure, bro. You know what? Because you know a motherfucker...
Is domestic violence pleasurable?
Bro, when a motherfucker angry and upset to get that lick back, you know that's a form of motherfucker, like, you know, look, short-term pleasure or some shit.
I mean, I guess, you know, aggression is pleasure to some people. To some people, that shit is aggression. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand it personally. That shit don't make me feel good. Fighting that shit don't make me feel good. When I'm angry, I'm angry.
On me, like, I don't even, like, when I'm angry with my kids and shit, like...
Oh, hell, I don't want to be in that mood.
When I'm angry with my kids, I walk away from the room, you know what I'm saying, before I even discipline them or something like that. Like, I feel like you got to walk away, take a breather, come back, and then handle shit the right way. Because if you go in any situation when you angry, this shit not going to come out the right way.
You ain't going to handle it right. Like this nigga was angry when he bought me a blueberry motherfucking Red Bull, because ain't no way, boy.
Oh, shit.
I don't even drink shit blue.
But the nigga keep blue on. This nigga a trip, man.
I don't eat white shit. There's certain shit I just don't, you know what I'm saying? Blueberries? Who the
And
fuck?
you don't like no good rice, my nigga?
No. You know what I'm saying? When I say, like, you know, sour cream,
I
ranch,
was a bitch in this motherfucker, boy.
shit like that. I don't put that type of shit in my mouth. I'm a texture
I gotta pay
person.
that AC bill straight up.
Yeah, that ain't it. Oh, he got me a blueberry motherfucking Red Bull.
I ain't gonna lie, the motherfucker was on sale. I thought he was good.
That ain't it. That ain't it, y'all. So look, man.
Let's get to that first one,
Let's get into it, man. We finna go ahead and drop y'all this video, man. Let y'all hear about this 90-day situation, and then we gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I wanna hear how y'all feel. We wanna hear opinions. We got a couple different topics of conversation on how we wanna hit this tonight. So without further ado, let's get into that first video.
Let's talk about.
You have 90 days to cut off the people you don't, because you can't expect that when you first meet a person to have nothing going on. Mm-hmm. So instead of it being like, you know what I mean? It's almost kind of like green, to be honest, to expect a person to have nothing going on. Like, even people who be like, I'm not dating or I'm not talking to, like, you're talking to somebody. There's somebody who you're...
It's always somebody.
It's always somebody. Mm-hmm. And it's unrealistic. It's fine, you know? Like, nobody just wants to sit around and be lonely all the time. Or at least most people, so... I kind of had to learn that too. Like, you gotta give people time to adequately cut off their shit. And if you might not be the person they want to cut that off for, so you gotta give them the room to do that too. Like, you might get the vibing with a person and try to have them start a whole relationship with you, and it's like, that's not even what we're supposed to be doing here. Mm-hmm. So, I think it's important to, like, really evaluate people and what they want and what you want and how that coincides, instead of forcing shit out of people.
90 days.
90 days.
I think that's a good amount of time.
It really does create a viable space for you to be able to, like, not overly commit and not undercommit. It's just like an understanding you have. Like, you're cutting this off, and two, it creates open communication. Like, when I'm getting off the phone, I'm gonna be like, my mom called me.
Right.
Like, hey man, you know, so-and-so called me. Like, eventually you're gonna wean that off, but it gives the other person the proper time to, like, really gauge where you're at too. Yeah. So, like, if you keep telling me you're getting off the phone with me for the same person, you might not be as interested in me as I think you are, you know? You have 90 days to cut off the people you don't, because you can't expect that when you first meet a person to have nothing going on. Mm-hmm. So instead of it being like, you know what I mean? It's almost kind of like green, to be honest, to expect a person to have nothing going on. Like, even people who be like, I'm not dating or I'm not talking to, like, you're talking to somebody. There's somebody who you're...
It's always somebody.
It's always somebody. Mm-hmm. And it's unrealistic. It's fine, you know? Like, nobody just wants to sit around and be lonely all the time. Or at least most people. So, I kind of had to learn that too. Like, you gotta give people time to adequately cut off their shit. And if you might not be the person they want to cut that off for, so you gotta give them the room to do that too. Like, you might get the vibing with a person and try to have them start a whole relationship with you, and it's like, that's not even what we're supposed to be doing here. Mm-hmm. So, I think it's important to, like, really evaluate people and what they want and what you want. And
man, so look. Shorty ain't said nothing but valid shit right there.
Let's talk about it.
And I brought this up before too. When you talking to somebody, when you meet somebody, I see you in the club, grocery store, you see me, I approach you, try to get your number, whatever, shoot that. When you meet somebody, you don't know what they got going on.
Exactly.
They could be getting cracked tonight. They could have gave you their number today and had plans to get cracked tonight. You know what I'm saying? And you honestly don't have no right, no room to feel no type of way about that. Because when you meet somebody, they still got shit going on from their past life. Whether they single or not, everybody got somebody that's cracking their taco. Everybody got somebody that's knocking their bonnet off. Everybody got somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, helping them relieve that stress at the end of the day. So when you first meet somebody, you got to give them time to clean out their closet. 90 days? Is that unrealistic? Do you think 90 days is too much? I think 90 days might be too much time to give a motherfucker to clean out their closet.
In all reality, let's just be 100 about it, right? You know when a motherfucker is still dealing with somebody else because how they play certain things, you know what I'm saying? How they kind of still reserved, or you know what I'm saying, like they nonchalant, like they move a certain way. Like, is somebody still around? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they still got that pull on them and whatnot. And, like, what everything Shorty was saying was so valid. You know? Like, you never really know when a motherfucker is ready and comfortable and willing to, you know what I'm saying, accept for what it is. But I feel like the biggest thing is this, right? I'm not about to be texting a motherfucker, talking with a motherfucker, FaceTiming a motherfucker, still doing all this and all that, knowing damn well I'm still pursuing somebody else. I'm not gonna waste your time. And I feel like women do that shit so much. I feel like women like are the queens of that shit. Like they'll have them up, they'll be texting the motherfucker, they'll be inbox, they'll be in the motherfucker messenger, this, that, and the third. They going through this and they going through that, knowing damn well they ain't ready to move on from the motherfucker that they got a hold on them still. So I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I think everybody do that though. I think men do that too. I think with that situation, sometimes. And it come down to sex. Like, I'm going to keep it as real as I feel it is. I think it come down to sex. I think people be knowing that they not ready for a relationship or knowing that they don't want to be with that person they was with. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, y'all still fucking because you don't want to, you feel what I'm saying?
Exactly. They didn't want to let that shit go. But look, if you sit around and you stay in that toxic ass shit, that toxic ass relationship, and you still dealing with that bullshit, like you not ready for nothing real. Like let's just keep it real. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I am not a motherfucking fan of small talk.
I don't like small talk.
We are not finna be like going back and forth with this small talk shit. Like if it's not leading nowhere and we ain't on nothing, I'm not doing that small talk shit. You can say that shit for a goofy ass nigga because small talking is for lames on some real ass shit. Like if you ain't getting to it, you ain't getting to the bottom of something, y'all ain't really tapping in with each other, you wasting each other's time on some real ass shit. Fuck all that small talk, let's get to it.
Let's get to it. 4 for the Fly guy tapped in, he said how, when a few episodes ago it was you can reinvent yourself in 90 days. People can literally change overnight.
Wait a minute, wait,
Yeah, get into it.
Now, what we want y'all to understand is, when we said reinventing yourself, right? Yeah, if you left your city that you're from, you moved to a whole new city, yeah, you can pull a 90-day reinvent yourself. But if you in your same city, your same town, whatever the case may be, you are not, I repeat, reinventing yourself in that city. Because everybody already have a certain perception of you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then on top of that, you already moving how you moving. So how are you reinventing yourself if you never took the time? Because when you reinventing yourself, you got to really take the time
Reinventing
self-care.
yourself calls for self-isolation. The same thing goes for when you're trying to cultivate a relationship, from the dating phase of the relationship to the actual relationship phase of the relationship. It takes time. 90 days for me, at least as far as the way the female just explained it, she said motherfuckers need to take 90 days to clean out their closets. Because this person that you invest in everything into might not even what you're supposed to be doing with this person. You might meet a person on some lustful shit and come to find out at the end of that 90 days that you're really supposed to be dealing with this person on some business shit.
Me, I never mix business and pleasure.
And you can't.
I never mix them.
That's why you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I understand my business is my business. You know what I'm saying? And you might look at that person like, damn, I mean, what if? But then what if you fuck up everything you done built just off a nut? You know what I'm saying? The shit ain't worth it, man. We gotta move accordingly out here. You feel me? Yeah, I'm sweating like a motherfucking deacon in this bitch.
This nigga over here finna die.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like everything in life has a time frame. Everything in life should have a certain set of time boundaries on it. Don't get me wrong. Everybody's time is on their own. Mm-hmm. But I feel like everything should have a time frame as far as personal opinions go. Jazz, what up, Jazz? Jazz Lex tapped in. She said, I think you can change your habitat. I think you can change your habits and improve yourself anywhere, even if you move. Take you with you. Yeah, you can improve your habitats and things in your own city, but it's gonna be harder in your own city to reinvent yourself. People gonna hold you. People gonna hold you to your old self regardless. I definitely feel what you and for the Fly Guy saying, but people gonna hold you to certain standards regardless. That's just life.
You know what? Look, jumping into it, it's like this. Meeting somebody great in your I'm single stage, you know what I'm saying, is crazy. You know, because a lot of times when a motherfucker out here, they single, you know, they trying to find themselves, they trying to like make sure that, you know, that they bring their balance to their lives and shit, like they trying to really like, you know, get to that point. I feel like a lot of people are rushing, like Shorty was saying. Like, just think about it. You meet a female so fucking dope, my nigga. But you know what I'm saying? You know you're not ready for her. You know, you still locked in on your single phase. You know, you still trying to move and maneuver and do this and do that, accomplish this and accomplish that. I think you would be wrong to pursue her knowing that you're not ready for that. You know, no matter what the case may be, like if you're not ready, be real with yourself. Don't jump into something if you're not ready. Because when you do that, man, shit, you setting yourself up for failure. No matter what the case may be.
Definitely. It's like when it comes down to it, I feel like people need to focus on themselves. Point blank period. You gotta focus on yourself. You gotta get yourself together, especially when it comes to dating and shit like that. This 90-day shit ain't just about sex. This 90-day shit ain't just about... It's not about nothing specific. There's so many levels and boundaries and things that you can put into play with the 90-day effect. She spoke about it from one level. We finna put up another video. We got a couple videos tonight coming in quick. We're gonna put up another video real quick so y'all can look at it from a different aspect. And then we just gonna sit down and we're gonna tear into all of this shit. Let me get y'all set up real quick.
It's about to get super spicy.
What you got to tell you? Hold on, talk to him.
Listen, bro. No matter what the case may be, right? Situations be small, but the principle be heavy. That's the part a lot of people don't understand, right?
Uh-huh.
You can be, you know what I'm saying? You can be talking to this person, whatever the case may be, but you know it's something not right there, you know? Do not look away. Fuck you mean? Do not look away. Like, man, zone in on that shit. Ask this motherfucker, like, ask him, like, well, how you feel about this? How you feel about that? Like, for real, though, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't look at no situation as small. Everything is heavy over this motherfucking way, straight up.
Yeah, everything. Look, all right, check it out. Y'all got the video queued up for y'all. Go ahead and get into this shit. Check it out. Tell me what y'all think.
Ladies, let me tell you something real about celibacy. Celibacy is going to sift out a lot of men, all right? But one thing you can't do is try to use celibacy against a man. Like, it don't work. I don't care how many days you hold out. I don't care how many bodies you have. I don't care how many bodies you don't have. When you dealing with a man, I mean a real one, okay? A solid man. He's not thinking about the relationships that you were in prior. It doesn't give you more bargaining power if you were with less men. That's not a real man's perspective. A real man is trying to figure out if you are somebody that he could actually match with, build a life with. Your track record as far as how many men you've slept with or how short or long you make a man wait before he has sex with you, it's not going to give you some type of bargaining power with the right man. What the right man is looking for is someone he could talk to, someone who will listen to him, someone who is supportive. Can you be there for him in his times of need? I mean, is your head on straight for real? Because a lot of y'all cuckoo. And when I say head on straight, I don't just mean your education. I mean, are you mentally healthy? Do you know how to not be combative and argue all the time? Do you know how to have adult conversation without being rude? A lot of y'all are nasty when you disagree with a man. Are you investing into hypergamy because you're looking for a man to use for money? These are things that men are thinking about when they're actually looking for a decent woman. And I mean a man who is genuinely looking for someone to spend the rest of his life with. He's not thinking about your exes or who you used to sleep with. He's trying to figure out, do you have self-control right now? Can you handle being in a relationship with me right now and for the rest of our lives? I mean, what a man look like going on a first date being like, yo, so how many people you slept with? Like, what? Like, that's not how that goes. Like, when you naturally connect with somebody, like, the connection just has to be there, you know? And sometimes it's just not there with these dudes. You know, sometimes it's just not going to be there. Some men still out here trying to figure out what man they want to be. But these men are not looking for what women think men are looking for. Y'all are concerned about what fuckboys and dusties are looking for. And if you keep listening to all of these men on the internet give you this poor advice about what kind of woman you should be, you're never going to be able to find a decent person. It's a lot of men who are shallow with a dubious character. Make sure you're not listening to those kind of men for relationship advice, please. And don't think for 2 minutes that you can use celibacy as a way to get a man to do what you want him to do. Celibacy is so you can get closer to God. Celibacy has something to do with you and your higher power. If you want to hold off on having sex with a man so you can take the time to get to know him, that sounds like a better idea. But don't think you can control him with sex. Hold off and chill because you want to get to know him. You want to love him first before you have sex with him. That's what I'm all about, because I don't even understand how y'all keep having casual sex. That shit is boring to me. I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta love a man. I gotta really be into him like that. Ladies, let me tell you something real about celibacy. Celibacy is gonna sift out a lot of men.
Now look, check it out. Everything she was saying was so valid. Myself, I practiced, celibacy for like a year and a half and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was definitely on that spiritual, journey or whatever. Motherfucker gotta do that. Sometimes you gotta reset. But what she was saying, like, yeah, like a man really don't give a fuck what you had going on prior. And if he does, like, you with the wrong guy. Most cases, it be messed up because I feel like when you in a smaller town, like in a small ass town, small community, right? Like the pickings are slim, no matter what the case may be, right? So you can always try to like make things, play out your way, but they'll never play out your way. Sometimes you do gotta sit back, and reevaluate the situation. A lot of times people don't do that. They rush into it. Like they not fully ready for something. But they feel like, okay, you know what? The vibe seem right. They go rush in. Like, but in reality, you should be taking your time on some real ass shit because you should get to know a motherfucker before you open up to this person. A lot of times motherfuckers really don't take the time to do that. Like you don't know, you can be laying in the bed with the enemy. A motherfucker can be setting you up. You don't know where this person's mind is at. That's why the 90-day rule is so important. Sit down, understand who you dealing with, get a real understanding. And if you do that, I feel like at the end of the day, you gonna come out prosper. You know what I'm saying? You gonna prosper, no matter what the case may be. Now, when you sitting back and you rushing, we all know what happens when we rush. No matter what the case may be, we all know what happens. You know what I'm saying? Shit gonna fall off. Like, it ain't gonna last. You built your whole foundation on sand. Knowing damn well you should have built it on concrete. But you thought you can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? You enter in this relationship, knowing you have baggage, knowing you still tapping in with your ex. You bogus. I don't give a fuck who you is. Male, female, whatever. If you still dealing with your ex, y'all texting, y'all talking, whatever the case may be, you already know what you setting yourself up for. You setting yourself up for failure because you haven't gave the person that you dealing with your complete all. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go get involved with anybody, you should definitely be giving your complete all. I mean, let me see what they saying in the comments and shit. Let me tap in, man. All right. Now listen, I want y'all to know this too, right? How do y'all feel about a situation where, you know, you get a person and everything is right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything is good and bad. You know what I'm saying? It's all there. But what if the sex missing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if y'all don't tap in like that either? Like what she's saying, like casual sex is a motherfucker, but at the same time, is anybody out there getting into a serious relationship before they test drive? You feel me? Like you want to know who you dealing with. A motherfucker might be just a fucking corpse right there. You know what I'm saying? Like just laying there. You know, not involved, not in connect. You know, y'all not connecting a certain way. I mean, you know, it be going all type of ways and shit. I mean, so, you know, when you look at it, like the bottom line, what she was saying was so valid. You need to take the time to understand who you dealing with. You know, don't rush into it. You know, sex is supposed to be something special. You know, it's supposed to have some uniqueness to it. You know, like you're supposed to really have a connection. You know, because if you just fucking, well, shit, that shit only gonna last a certain amount of time. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna die down. That candle eventually gonna go out. You know, like you gotta bring that. You know, you gotta bring that level of balance. A lot of motherfuckers don't really care about having balance in their relationships and shit, and that's where they fall short, right then and there. Like thinking back, I would have to say like I was in a situationship, and it was all based off sex and whatnot. Like me and Shorty, like we didn't really get to know each other on a certain level and shit. Like we was like we weren't fully like tapped in with each other. And Shorty was doing some foul shit I wasn't really with. So, you know, I removed myself from the situation, and then she gonna tell me like damn, like you run away when shit get tough and shit. Like, nah, Shorty, I know when shit is toxic. If it's toxic, I'm not gonna move a certain way. I'm gonna move, you know, accordingly and shit. I'm not gonna put myself in no situation where I know it can hinder me, you know? Now, when you really take time and you evaluate everything, you gotta know that person that you're dealing with, they worth it. Like if a person, I feel like this, if a person trying to change you in any type of form of fashion, if it's not for the good, you know, I feel like right then and there, like you need to remove yourself as well. You know, because if they really like you for you, they would accept you for who you are. And anything after that, they would just try to, you know what I'm saying, make whatever you got great blossom. You know what I'm saying? But man, you already know shit. You know, Shorty had dropped some real shit. She was like motherfuckers look at like celibacy as a like as bad or something. Like semen retention as bad or something. Like man, control is a big thing, bro.
You can't be in no situation without control. You know what I'm saying? It's easy, and that's the thing. Like a lot of people don't realize, it's easy.
Self-control is definitely easy.
No. I'm saying it's easy to fall into the lust. It's easy to fall into. It's easy to fall into all the carnality of our nature and the shit that make us, you know what I'm saying, animalistic, and just give into that shit. It take a lot of discipline. It take a lot of, you know what I'm saying, self-control to stop yourself and hold yourself back from indulging in certain activities, thought processes, things that's gonna hinder you, things that's gonna slow you down, things that's gonna cloud your judgment, especially when you're trying to cultivate a relationship. You know what I'm saying? We as black people specifically, we have a culture of party, and motherfuckers, part of the party culture is sex.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like we feel like if we not living up to a certain standard, then we not doing. You know what I'm saying? We not
living our best life.
Yeah, like, and that's we gotta break out of that mindset, man. Like, a lot of people really need to step back and focus on self first.
Man, if you ain't got no self-love, man, and you don't practice self-care as well, like what are you doing? When the fuck do you take time to really tap into yourself? You know, like if you all you do is just do for others, or you know what I'm saying, go out here and just constantly like be a part of, you know what I'm saying, the system, and not a part of the, you know, like fixing the system. Like shit, you just as bogus. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't bringing no substance to your relationship. Like you going in half. Like, and I feel like so many people out here, bro, they going in half-heartedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't going in 100%, like, man, move yourself from that shit. That means you still trying to grow. You still need time to go straight up.
Type shit, tap in. Jazz said the time frame is not realistic. Everyone is different. It really depends on you, your mindset, the way you heal. The key is to know yourself. That's a fact. You can't really, everybody don't work the same way. A time frame definitely ain't gonna work for everybody, you know what I'm saying? And that's just a given. You gotta do what work for you overall. Shout out to Kelly. She tapped in 50 stars, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you, Kelly.
Shout out Kelly, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Destiny tapped in. She said, everybody needs to stay single or actually date with the intentions of finding the person you want to settle down with.
Real shit.
I mean, you can't say that because some people ain't trying to date with intentions. Some people dating for fun. And it's people out there that...
If a motherfucker dating for fun, shouldn't they let that be known?
They should definitely let that be known. Communication is key and understanding is paramount. I'm going to communicate with you. It's up for you to understand that shit and process it and do what you going to do with it. But there are people out here who is dating for fun. They just trying to enjoy themselves while they doing what they do. Everybody ain't in the place to be in a relationship right now at this exact moment.
If you young, wild, and free, and you 40...
I mean, yeah, that's different. You ain't young. You just wild and free.
All right, bro. What? 40 ain't old.
Man, you ain't. Nah, but you ain't young. Nah, 40 ain't young, man. Listen, 40 ain't old, but 40 ain't young. At 40 years old, which
mentally 40.
I'm finna be. Listen, I'm finna be 40 in 4 days, my nigga. Listen.
4 days, my
4 days. 40 in 4 days. Listen. At 40 years old, if you literally are still in the same mindset that you was at the age of 25. You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked off in life. Your shit. Ain't no reason why you should be still living wild and free at the age of 40. Now, if you accomplished, don't get me wrong, if you accomplished and you got that bag, you successful.
What about a motherfucker that was in a relationship?
A long-term relationship?
From 18 to like 30-something. You know they finna wild out.
Okay, so
you know they finna wild
I got a homeboy that just recently went through a divorce, and he said he ain't never getting married again. He said he damn near never be in a regular monogamous relationship again.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how bad he got fucked up behind the shit.
He said to him, there's no benefit for a man to get married. There's no benefit for a man to tie himself down to that situation when at the end of the day, the man is coming out of everything and the woman is receiving everything.
Do you feel like, bro, chivalry still exists?
I feel like chivalry is on its last leg. Because that go back to the conversation we had a couple weeks ago about not even being able to call a woman beautiful, or not being able to call a woman love, or not being able to tell a woman she's sexy and things of that nature. Because you got so many women nowadays that feel a certain way about these words. They let these words dictate their worth to a certain extent. Don't call me beautiful. Don't call me this. Don't call me that. What? I don't know your name. I just met you at the grocery store. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how am I supposed, how you doing, beautiful? I just seen you walking down the street, but because 7 other dudes called you beautiful, now that makes mine disingenuous somehow? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
But you know what? Like, okay, now, growing up and shit, you know, when I used to, you know, motherfucker be in the car, we slide and shit. You see some, you know, female walking.
Yeah, you can't call her. Ooh, what up, shorty?
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shorty, hey, beautiful, whatever the case may be, right? Motherfucker look the opposite way. Damn, shorty, what the fuck? Like, okay. One time, bro, I did that, right? And the female like, nigga, pull over. Like, I'm like, what? I pull over, like, what? I'm like, yo, what's up? She like, that's how you talk to a woman and shit? I'm like, shit, I mean, you know, I'm in traffic, I'm moving, you know, I'm thinking that's, you know, it's normal. You know, motherfuckers been doing this, seeing this our whole life. I'm thinking this shit is normal. She was like, nah, that shit is actually lame as fuck.
Oh, killed you.
Oh. You feel me? She said that shit was lame as fuck. So I'm not gonna lie. Ever since then, bro, I don't hit the horn. I don't even holler. I'm just like, scar. Fuck you mean gas?
That's
I ain't
crazy.
even gonna
Now, don't
holler
get me
if I see it
wrong
like
though.
that.
I get where she coming from though, because I had a similar situation back when I was, you know what I'm saying, young. I used to do all type of crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I used to bark at hoes. Like I real like, all right, hey, you know what I'm saying?
See, my boy from the 90s.
Yeah, I'm
man,
different,
so
man.
He different, man. He
And
grew up in the 90s, man.
one time, Shorty was like, she stopped. Did you just bark at me? I said, hell yeah. She don't fucking play. Like she got the going. Don't fucking play with me. What I look like to you? You want to approach a woman? You got to. We like 19. But she was.
she a woman?
But she was not. But she.
Maybe her
she,
mentality
Nah,
was
her
of a
mentality.
woman.
Her mentality was definitely that of a woman. You know what I'm saying? But like it's the way she broke me down and told me if I wanted her attention, how I was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing that type of. Yeah, like so. But that's the thing though. Niggas evolved to start trying to be classy, sophisticated. How you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Good morning, love. And now females don't want to hear that shit. It's like, what do we?
It's like, bro, you know what?
What a middle ground, shorty. Like
motherfuckers really trying to figure out how to navigate through all of this. You know what I'm saying? It's like you in the mist, and you trying to navigate through it. You can't see shit through the fog or whatever the case may be, but you trying to, you know, navigate
so what?
through
You
it.
ever had a chick give you a fake name in the beginning, and then halfway through she told you her real name? Like after y'all like started kicking it and talking a little bit more, and she was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna front. I told you.
One time.
One time.
It was one time.
How long did it take for her to give you her real name?
I said it took about like 2 months.
So damn near 90 days.
Yeah, about 2 months.
So how you feel about that though? How did you feel about that?
In actuality, bro, I kind of figured that wasn't Shorty's real name from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of felt like it wasn't a real
Like,
name.
was it a hood name or was it a real life fake name? Like, was her name?
No,
she told you her name was
no, what the fuck she said her name was?
It's always something weird. It's always something
like,
crazy too.
Esmeralda or some shit like
Esmeralda.
that. Esmeralda. I'm like,
What was her real name though? No, you ain't got. No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
I'm just saying, like, Shorty's real name was not nothing
Basic
similar
as
to
fuck,
that
though.
name. Basic as fuck. Like,
But that's,
you know
okay,
what
so
I'm saying?
but like, do you feel like she was wrong or foul or like?
Hell no, cause you know what? On some real shit, if I don't know who you are, and I'm trying to feel you out, I might hit you with a random ass name.
Type shit.
I don't feel like it's wrong. I feel like sometimes you gotta make a motherfucker work for it.
So
Yeah.
90, you feel like in the first 90 days of dealing with a motherfucker, knowing a motherfucker, getting to know a motherfucker, it's okay to give him a fake name?
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. I don't know how.
Because you know what?
After the first week or two,
let's just be honest
that's
about
cool.
it, right?
You can tell me, okay, you gave me a fake name, but after 3 months,
But let's just be honest. No, not a whole fucking 90. But what I'm saying, let's just be honest about it, right? 78% of relationships start on lies, bro. They start off a lie.
this one time I won't question your numbers.
Listen, 78% of relationships
Starts on a lie, a fantasy.
Now, if you sit back and you think that this motherfucker came out and they was 100% and they was genuine, this, that, and the third, whatever the case may be, because you got to think about it. Each party is trying to impress the other. You know what I'm saying? And if they not, shit, right then and there, that's a red flag. You know what I'm saying? If motherfucker not trying to get it all and impress you in some type of form of fashion, that's like a red flag.
I mean, I definitely feel like there should be some level of trying to impress a motherfucker in a relationship, definitely. But it's like, at what point do you draw the line between a lie and an impression?
It depends. Like, okay, a small lie is a small lie, right? She didn't tell me her actual name. That's a small lie. That's something I can get over. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, because dudes pull that shit with women a lot. You know what I'm saying? And women get over that shit. So, I mean, guys should be able to get over that shit too. Like, I mean, it's a fucking name. Like,
facts.
What's the real importance of a motherfucking name? Some motherfuckers, I don't even remember your name.
But nah, it's the principle.
me.
It's the principle behind it though. So Cash, Full for the Fly guy tapped in. He said, if she give me a fake name when I meet the bitch,
Lady.
she just a random liar and I'll never trust her.
Actually, bro, it shouldn't
I
be
kind
like
of
that
feel about
because
that though.
okay, it shouldn't be like that because the thing is this: where did y'all meet? That's very important.
I mean, yeah, where
you
I met you
Shorty at a gas station.
If I met her at the club, she probably gave me a fake name.
What Shorty tell you her name was when we was out at the you did? What the fuck she said? She said her name was Cinderella or some shit. What the
Pocahontas.
fuck? Pocahontas. Somebody said her fucking name was Pocahontas. I looked at bro like, what the fuck? Like, my nigga, like, the shorty that said her fucking name is Pocahontas.
I was not a drop
on,
of
man.
Indian,
Man.
nothing in this.
Shorty looked like motherfucking,
Oh man, I was hurt.
I don't know who the fuck she looked like. She definitely looked like Pocahontas. We all got a perception of Pocahontas out here. I'm
Those
just
hoes
saying,
was
like,
stalkers, man.
I'm just saying, bro, like, that
Hey,
shit, like,
bro
come on,
said, bro said a fake name, Donovan. He said it's a fake name. That's overkill. I'm supposed to prove that I'm not on bullshit. Why you on bullshit? Nah, I'm cool.
My nigga, in reality, bro, motherfuckers gotta stop, like, in the beginning of any relationship, situationship, whatever the case may be. Everybody is putting on
They putting on
their face.
Okay, like so, like in the movies, right? I don't know if anybody ever did this in real life. I never did it in real life. I never had to. But in the movies, motherfucker be like, hit the bitch with a fake job. Hit her with a fake job. Oh, yeah, I work for so and so, knowing he really don't. He hit her with the fake car. That's the difference between like an impression and a lie. It's a lie, but he more so just trying to impress her. You know what I'm saying? So he can get her attention and shit. Obviously, he got to tell the truth later when he really just going to work at the warehouse.
A woman with value, bro. She, you know, like she got a certain.
She was out of his league, so he lied. He lied because she was out of his league, basically. What you saying? And it'd be like, but that's the difference though between I'm trying to impress you and then it's a lie. It's still a lie.
What was that movie with one of the Wayans brothers? He worked in the He worked at the
More money, more money.
More money, right there. More money, right there. That's a whole right situation right there itself. Like, bro was, you know what I'm saying? Like, he let her win. He let her take the winnings and everything, and he still was pursuing her. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though she knew that the nigga wasn't like that, you know what I'm saying, that dude or whatever the case may be, she still tapped in because she seen the, you know, the potential, I guess, in him and shit.
I mean, that's the thing, though, man. You can date, remember we talked about that. You could date for potential, or you could date for what's in front of you. Some people date for the potential, like, and I mean, you know, it could turn out good, but in some cases it don't.
I think most motherfuckers date off of potential, bro. You know what I'm saying? Unless Shorty went and got her body done and shit, you know what I'm saying? She dating off of now. She need that now, because she invested already in that body. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying earlier, last week, when we was tapping in about BDE, like, shit, hey, it is what it is. Some motherfuckers, that's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain females, they not gonna sit with a certain dude unless he got that certain energy.
Right.
You know? Versus a guy that could be out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, playing it his way. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But whatever the case may be, if you ain't got that energy, you ain't gonna be able to, you know, obtain that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro was literally a hustler in the streets. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was a straight hustler. He came from nothing. He went and got a job just based off the woman. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, he knew what it was. He knew the type of caliber of woman that he wanted, and he pursued her. It'd be a lot of times, like, I feel like when a woman, like, she a boss bitch, she really tapped into her shit, bro. A boss bitch not finna really, like, get no nigga that's, like a boss-ass nigga. Because a boss-ass nigga, he don't want to deal with no...
Oh, no, that scale...
He want to deal with something soft and easy and unique, you know what I'm saying, and simple. Like, simplicity, a lot of motherfuckers overlook simplicity so much because everybody be focused on the money. When a motherfucker got money, one thing they definitely want is simplicity.
If we didn't get our money together, I don't give a fuck about your money. What that means is, as a female, when you meet a man that got money, if you got money and he meets you, y'all can vibe, but y'all relationship probably ain't gonna go that far, cause he ain't gonna want to deal with you the same as him ultimately.
Exactly.
You on the same type of time he on. You ain't never around when he around because you got to go handle your business and so on and so forth. That's a crazy scale right there when you trying to deal with two people that already got shit going on, pulling their shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't work. Look, man, we got another video. This one's from a male perspective. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna tell y'all how he feel about it. I feel like ultimately though, 90-day rules, they can be a benefit for both parties depending on how it's played.
I feel like, bro, honestly, the 90-day rule, it definitely works for both parties. Want me to tell you why, bro? Because in 90 days, if you can't figure out who the fuck a motherfucker is,
You shouldn't be dealing with them,
Come on,
yeah.
bro.
And when we come back, we're going to get some female perspective on the topic. You know what I'm saying? Tune in, check out this video, and let us know how y'all feel.
Having sex on the first night does not make you up and does not decrease your chances of a long-term relationship.
All right.
Making a man wait 90 days does not ensure a more prosperous, more fruitful, more friendship-driven relationship.
That's a fact.
Because 91 days, you can be on a block list, okay?
That's
The only standards I believe you should set for yourself are the ones that you already had before a certain human gets here. I believe you should find your own baseline. I don't think you're allowed to recreate the narrative every time you meet a certain individual. Having sex on the first night does not make you up and does not decrease your chances of a long-term relationship.
all right.
Making a man wait 90 days does not ensure a more prosperous, more fruitful, more friendship-driven relationship.
That's a fact.
Because 91 days, you can be on the block list, okay?
That's
The only standards I believe you should set for yourself are the ones that you already had before a certain human gets here. I believe you should find your own baseline. I don't think you're allowed to recreate the narrative every time you meet a certain individual. Having sex on the first night does not make you up and does not decrease your chances of a long-term relationship.
all right.
Making a man wait 90 days does not ensure a more prosperous, more fruitful, more friendship-driven relationship.
That's a fact.
Because 91 days, you can be on the block list, okay?
That's
The only standards I believe you should set for yourself are the ones that you already had before a certain human gets here. I believe you should find your own baseline. I don't think you're allowed to recreate the narrative every time you meet a certain individual. Having sex on the first night does not make you up and does not decrease your chances of a long-term relationship.
all right.
Making a man wait 90 days does not ensure a more prosperous, more fruitful, more friendship-driven relationship.
That's a fact.
Because 91 days, you can be on the block list, okay?
That's
The only standards I believe you should set for yourself are the ones that you already had before a certain human gets here. I believe you should find your own baseline. I don't think you're allowed to recreate the narrative every time you meet a certain individual. Having sex on the first night does not make you up and does not decrease your chances of a long-term relationship.
all right.
Making a man wait 90 days does not ensure a more prosperous, more fruitful, more friendship-driven relationship.
That's a fact.
Because 91 days, you can be on the block list, okay?
That's
The only standards I believe you should set for yourself are the ones that you already had before a certain human gets here. I believe you should find your own baseline. I don't think you're allowed to recreate the narrative every time you meet a certain individual. Having sex on the first night does not make you up.
All right, we back. Okay. Now, bro just kept it 100. He just broke it down real lovely, like he told y'all 100% facts. Holding out sex for 90 days does not guarantee shit because you can get that nigga the sex on the 90th day thinking it's all good, and on the 91st day he can ghost your ass. You feel me? Like, ultimately, it comes down to the character of that person, and you gotta discern that when you meet a person. Most women say they know that whether they gonna fuck a nigga first time they meet him.
Let's just be honest, bro. 9 times out of 10, when that tequila hit that P, she know what it is. Or when that Henny hit it, whatever, they know what it is, right? But on some real shit, like, he right, bro. Like, there's no difference between second date, whatever the case may be, 91 days, whatever the case may be on the first date. It really ain't no difference. But at the same time, it's like, in that mix of that 90 days, you do really get to understand who the fuck you dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, you know what I'm
You
saying?
definitely
Like,
get to know who you dealing with. And the thing of it is, a lot, like I said, a lot of people is levels. You got dating, you have a relationship. It's not the same thing. And a lot of people get that shit confused. It's a difference between dating somebody and being in a relationship with somebody.
I told a motherfucker, bro, I've dated four ladies, right? Motherfucker's like, damn, why you date so much? I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Like, I've been in 4 serious relationships my whole entire life, and motherfucker said I dated so much. Like, what the fuck? I don't even get it. Like, damn, I thought I was smooth grooving on the numbers.
Because a lot of people feel like once you get into a relationship, they automatically make this person forever. Like, I understand them feelings, the butterflies and all of that shit, the euphoria. It's great. You feel like, man, I want to be with this person all the time. I want to be in their skin, this, that, and the third.
Man, that type of shit right there, fuck you
that
up.
That shit
like,
die down.
Listen,
you
look.
know what I'm saying? That shit don't last forever.
I'm gonna give y'all a motherfucking hack trick. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? Listen, nobody should be around anybody 24/7. Like, if you don't give a motherfucker a chance and an opportunity to miss what they missing, you already fucked up. Like, on some real ass shit, like, you gotta give a motherfucker a chance to miss out. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I miss shorty. If that never enters, you know what I'm saying, his mind, like, come on, man.
I'm gonna read some of these comments, and then I want to let the ladies tap in, man. Donovan tapped in. He said he just wants someone who knows that it's best to go with his program. That's kind of controlling to me in a little bit,
Yeah,
but at the same time I understand it, because a man do just want a woman that trusts him to lead. At the end of the day, that's all it boiled down to. But when you say go with his program, that just kind of sound kind of controlling. I'm not gonna lie. Denise says she agrees. She's had sex on the first night, and that turned into an 8-year relationship. It's the connection and the intention that matters. For the fly guy said he hate waiting for trash pussy. Yo,
I don't know what.
Fuck wrong, you know what button to push on that boy. Let's talk about it. Ladies, how do y'all feel about 90-day rules in general? Not just for sex, but just certain things in relationships and how you handle yourself, how you carry yourself, for a man or a female. Do you feel like it's necessary? Do you feel like it's a benefit? Let's get into it. Tell me how you feel.
Personally, I think it's not so much as a time frame. It's like saying like 90 days has to be, you know, the like
the norm,
the parameters.
Yeah, I don't think like I just particularly for myself, like if I'm dating, I wouldn't put like a number on it. It'd be like in 90 days, that's for sure he's into me. That to me just is real weird. You know, I feel like it's more natural to just let it happen. I feel like it's all about vibes and, you know, the way you guys, you know, feel about each other. Because you might just want to just, you know, get one off. And that's just how y'all are.
To see where you at.
You might want to, exactly, you might want to fill them out and you might really be liking them, so you feel like you don't want to give them the wrong, you know, thought process on you. But I do believe it's all about vibes. I do believe it's all about, because if he knew from the beginning, or if she knew from the beginning that she just want to hit, that's just what it is. It doesn't matter if you wait for 90 days, 60 days, 36 months.
So wait, you saying women be knowing off top if they want you to hit, or they want to get involved with you? Saying off top?
I think so. I think, you know, you guys set up the date, you know, maybe she goes on the date. Maybe, I don't know how you guys met or how you guys would meet, but I would say, you know, after the date or during the date, she gonna know if like, ooh, I like him, I'm into him, or no, never again. Eat this meal and I'm carrying on. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So it's all through vibes. Yeah, I'm definitely peeping you out. I'm definitely seeing, and I'm not saying I'm automatically like, ooh, I want to fuck him. No, I don't think like that. But I'm like, yeah, he cool. I like him. He cute. You know what I'm saying? He got something going on for himself. It's a number of things that women pick up on when they're engaging with, you know, a man.
Okay.
I fuck with that.
Let's talk about it.
So she basically said, bro, women be knowing off top before a motherfucker even, when they in the situation, they know right then and there if they go fuck with you. Like, that's real.
It's just a matter of time. Now, I done seen a female say, we know it's just up to him not to fuck it up. Or it's up to him. It's up to him to make it happen faster based on how he, you know what I'm saying? I already know whether I am or ain't. It's just on how he play it that's gonna determine whether or not, you know what I'm saying, it play out.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like you never really know what you're dealing with until you know, willing to, you know, take that risk, no matter what the case may be.
Facts, factuals. So when it comes down to it, I look at it like a lot of times females use sex as a bargaining chip for a guy. It's a way to try to entice him to move a certain way and act a certain way when it comes down to, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, she had know that she was going to give it to him anyway. But now she basically making him jump through certain hoops to prove whether or not he's worthy of it. Whether it be gift giving, time spent, sacrifices made, any of them things. You know what I'm saying? Why do you feel like certain women do that? Because I know not all. It's not a general thing, but for the women that do behave like that, or have either one of you two ever behaved? I'm sorry. First of all, ladies, introduce yourselves to our audience.
Hello, I'm Tavy Baby. And my name is Anya.
She said my name is Anya. She got soft as hell in the camera.
Shout out to the ladies, man. They've been in the cut, man. They've been in the cut waiting till, you know what I'm saying, jump out there and get involved with the, you know what I'm saying, with the conversation, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, I feel like the 90-day topic for guys is a very touchy topic because, you know, most cases it's for females. You know, it's not
a lot of men don't have 90-day rules, but nowadays men is definitely getting into that. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna step back into it, but back to the question that I asked y'all. Like, why do you feel like some women behave that way, or have you ever behaved that way yourself, to where you use sex as a bargaining chip?
Well, I never dated before.
You never dated before?
Wait, you never.
I'm a baby.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, you 21 and you've never dated.
Okay.
Why is that? Is that
So
because
I'm
of
learning more from my peers, and you know, because I have brothers too. From my brothers, how they, you know, teach
You have
me
older brothers? Oh, you definitely
now?
learn
Was
fast.
that by choice or by upbringing?
upbringing and choice.
Okay.
Because I feel like nowadays it's harder to date, in my opinion.
Oh, it definitely is because you don't know what a motherfucker true is.
So you went all the way through high school with no dating at all.
None.
Damn.
And you still yet to go on an actual date.
It depends on the person. I haven't found that person yet.
So you really you dating with for intent. You're not playing any games at all. You're not gonna go through any dating for fun phase.
No.
You're dating for straight
Literally
intent.
still a virgin and everything.
Now, hold on.
Well, I don't mean it like still up.
No, it's not a bad thing or nothing, but it's just like, damn, hold on. Now, wait. Now, you know, we gotta talk about all of this. y'all opening up all types of it's a lot to unpack in this conversation. She's 21. 21-year-old virgin. Now, we had a woman on here a couple weeks ago. Shout out to our photographer, Jean Stoner. She did a wonderful job.
Man, shout out
on her episode and with the photographs that she took of us. She's 29 years old. She has a son.
And
she's never been in a relationship. Never been in a serious relationship in her entire life. So we starting to hear more things down this, you know what I'm saying, in this wheelhouse. It's starting to become not so uncommon. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck is going on out here?
I mean, honestly, though, I get the women when they say that the dating pool has piss in it. They got piss, pus, motherfucking bacteria, motherfucking.
So you saying basically it ain't worth jumping in the pool?
Nah, man, you can't even stick your toe in that motherfucker in real life.
On me without hand sanitizer.
You damn near gotta go to a private pool. You gotta build one in your backyard and be like the female Hugh Hefner nowadays. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit though. You gotta. I don't blame women that want to, you know what I'm saying, date openly and have their options. I feel like all women should date openly and have options personally. Right. Like, honestly, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody should, and it shouldn't be no problem. Everybody do what they do and be adults about it. Even if you're a teenager, be real about your actions as a teenager. Hey, look, Sarah liked me too, and shit, I heard Becky was finna ask me to the damn homecoming. So honestly,
Yeah, dating is definitely not a one-sided thing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It involves two parties, you know what I'm saying? If y'all both ain't stepping in the same, you know what I'm saying, sequence, like, I mean, shit, it is what it is. I mean,
Facts.
straight up.
So
I mean, like, ladies, like, honestly, like, okay.
They still ain't answer the question. We keep talking.
Yeah, we gotta, y'all gotta answer this
She
one.
said she's never dated
Yeah,
before.
she answered her side.
We
You
gonna get
answered
back
your
more
side.
into that. But you, like women that use sex as a bargaining chip. We talking about bargaining chips right now. The way people do that in relationships.
I would say if they're doing that, they already have that in their mind that that's their intention. So let's say like I meet a baller and like, you know, I'm like, okay, I already got the scoop on him. He got money, woo. You know, okay, I want him to spend on me. You know, that's already that's in your mind. So now you want to see what will he do to get it? Okay, you
What he
want
gonna
it?
do to get it?
So now you're trying to see. So I can understand what you're saying. I can see that because I think women do that, and they do use it as a bargaining tool. I mean, it's just all in like the days that we're in. You know, we got fucking Cardi. We got all these different rap women that's enticing and telling women do this and do that, go about things in a certain way, and that shit is polluting women's minds. And you can't talk to me if you ain't flying me out and taking me on a shopping spree, and you gotta spend
So
$5,000.
you saying basically that's over and beyond when a woman say like if a guy not able to take her on a shopping spree, if a guy not able to pay every bill, if a guy not able to, you know what I'm saying, like step up and be that bag at all times, you saying that's a false reality.
I'm saying that yes, I think it's a false reality, especially for someone to just meet a man and just think just because you look good, automatically he should just be spending. That's to me.
Damn.
That takes time. We got to be on that type of level because I'm not finna do that for no man. You ain't my man. I mean, don't get me wrong. You go on dates. That's fine. That's regular stuff. But when you get to paying my bills and this and that, we got to be in some type of commitment because I'm trying to figure out who the fuck you think I am. To just come and pay your bills because you cute, because she cute too, and she pay all her bills, and I ain't got to do all this shit for her. You know what I'm saying? Men, it's too...
But you know what? At the same time, what you're saying is so valid, but I feel like a lot of females think that is the norm for a man to step up and just pay all the bills.
But why if he's not living in your household?
Exactly.
To me, that just don't... I would say it's got to be some... Hold on, we got to figure this shit out. It got to be an understanding of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I do see that expectation, but is he living in your house? So before you guys started dating, what the fuck was you doing? Just to automatic. Don't get me wrong. If y'all are talking and y'all got some type of commitment with each other, and you fall on bad times, and you happen to ask him, can he help you? But just to expect that because you're talking to him, and this man got his whole own life as well. And to me, I don't think that's automatic.
That's not even realistic.
It's not.
It's not even realistic.
And just because you have a vagina, but this bitch is out here that's giving that shit for free.
For free.
So I mean, I'm just saying, I'm for women, but I'm also thinking like a lot of this shit that's going on, it doesn't make sense. And then I feel like it's because of, the music, the shit we see. People are trying to live the celebrity life or put their standards to that level, and we're not fucking celebrities. We're regular people.
Damn. You know what? That's some real ass shit because like, you looking at it from a perspective as a normal individual.
Exactly.
But most cases, they looking at it like, oh, I got it. I'm sitting on these racks and shit. And you ain't sitting on shit. You barely can pay your own rent. You barely can pay your fucking phone bill. Like, come on now. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm with T-Mobile, right? My motherfucking bill for me and one of my sons, you know what I'm saying? I got two boys, you know what I'm saying? 6 and 14, right? I got two boys. My oldest son, he on my bill, right? Together, we like 200 and something, like 220 or some shit like that.
Ridiculous.
That's my bill.
Ain't no
by
way.
myself.
Right.
Damn,
Okay.
who
With
you
that being
with?
said, who you with?
I'm with AT&T.
Yeah,
Yeah. You pay for the brand. What you mean? You pay for that brand. But for me and my son, like I'd be like, damn, bro, like this motherfucker bill like $250, like. Bro, like he like, yeah, Dad, thank you for everything. Like,
Look at that.
bro, I'm ready to cut your shit off.
But you need a job.
Like on me, but at the same time, it's like I would never like have my son go out there and get a job and shit because I want my son to be an entrepreneur. I want him to work for himself. I want him to be his own man. And I'm always empower that shit. Like, I would never, like, tell my son, go out there and get a job. Like, if anything, I'm going to figure out and help you get a hustle before you get a job. You can get a job, like, if you in your 20s and you ain't figured out your hustle yet. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, because I understand the world that we live in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about branding and whatnot. But it is crazy, like she just said her bill itself is like $200 for one person.
That's ridiculous.
Come on, man.
But she's with AT&T.
That's
so
ridiculous.
like-
We ain't finna get in no more love.
Hey, man, don't even say their name no more.
So she brought an interesting perspective to the stage. She's 21,
21.
virgin. Ever been kissed?
I guess.
She said, I guess. What you mean? You been kissed or not?
Yeah, younger.
Okay. 21 virgin though, no relationships, no dating. What are your expectations going into the dating world as an adult? Like you said you're looking for that, well, you ain't found that right person. Okay, cool. But what are your expectations? Like, what is it that, like I said, you fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, no ill intent behind the word. Like, I know you're fresh. You have no experience.
Bro, that's rare.
No, but
a
it's
female
rare.
being 21 and a virgin,
Yeah.
that's
No,
like...
and no dating experience.
And no dating experience is like...
Like, what are your expectations
like,
of the world,
break that shit down.
of men?
Because I have brothers.
How many brothers you got? 4 or 3?
4.
I knew it. Bro, I knew she had to have 4 or 3. I swear to God. I knew it. I knew it.
So my oldest brother, he always tells me, when you go into a relationship, the man, he always, for one, family oriented. You know, gotta respect his mother, you know.
Facts.
And he has to be able to take care of himself. Because how you gonna go in a relationship with a man that's, you know, he said have a air mattress, but have a Mercedes. That don't make sense. That don't add up. And I'm sitting here looking at him like, okay, but yeah.
These niggas out here.
No,
The air mattress.
and women too.
Yes.
Oh my
Bad,
life.
but broke as fuck in real life.
Literally.
What the fuck is going on? Priorities fucked.
Literally.
Right.
So he said, so you know where his priorities lie.
Right.
So I'm trying to find someone that I like being treated like a princess. You know?
Ah, here we go.
Wait. Let me ask you this, right? Is your dad in your life? Exactly. That's what the fuck it is.
Let's talk about
that,
and,
bro.
and he spoils her, and he
Yeah.
gets what she
Listen,
wants.
I'ma
She's
say
the
this.
baby, so she gets.
Yeah,
what
I'm
she
the
wants.
youngest.
Listen, look, I understand it. So, like, I understand it. Cause if I had a daughter, I would spoil my daughter to like to the fucking sky. Like, I no motherfucker would ever be able to bring to the table what I bring to the table for my daughter, because I'm gonna make sure like she just over and beyond, and the motherfucker got to put in 110% effort. But the thing about it is this: when the guy is putting in 100% effort, he looking at it like, what the fuck am I missing? Nigga, you missing 10%. Like, on some real shit, because that when a female dad is a part of her life, she has a certain understanding of the male perspective.
Here's the thing. When you out here dating, and if you're dating for love, you're dating with intent, is your intent to be loved properly, or is your intent to be taken care of properly? I asked that question because one thing don't got shit to do with the other. They can combine together and do something different, but there are people that are out here dating to be taken care of.
Yeah,
And in the sense of that, I mean, like, go back to the African villages where they offer a dowry and they come in and they buy you, basically.
Right.
Is that what you mean when you say princess treatment? And let me finish posing the question first. Because at the end of the day, the man that you may or may not fall in love with is not your father. He may not have the same capabilities as your father. He may not be on the same level as your father. Your father might be the greatest man on earth, hypothetically.
That's why he did it.
Hypothetically.
That's why that nigga did it, bro.
That man may not be able to give you the same things your father gave you. Are you willing to understand that part of love? You know what I'm saying?
That's a part of love.
I'm not
That's real
your
shit.
father. I can't live up to your father's standards. Now, if that's what you want, that's what you want, but you might be looking for a very long time.
I mean, I'm looking for. I want to be loved unconditionally.
Okay.
But if it is like an add-on to take care of me like a princess, just a little add-on. But I'd rather be loved unconditionally.
Okay. Okay. I feel you on that though. I think that's honestly what most human beings want. They just want somebody that's gonna love them through it all.
Man, bro, but that's like honestly, for an individual to love you, you know what I'm saying, unconditionally, you know what I'm saying, I feel like it's very hard because if you're a person that comes with flaws and then you meet a person with no flaws.
Everybody got a flaw though.
Everybody.
Everybody got some type of flaw.
Yeah, everybody got a flaw unless they announce it. Like if a person doesn't announce it, you dealing with a certain female and she doesn't announce her flaw.
I mean, some people can appear perfect. What they say, objects and mirrors may be closer than they appear type shit. Sometimes the shit that you see on the surface might not be what it really is.
Exactly.
That's where that discernment come in at. That's where the 90 days come in at to a certain extent though. If you a person that's dating for a purpose, dating with intent, I feel like having some type of 90-day rule is definitely beneficial.
You have to, bro.
Yeah, you know what? I would agree with that, but I'm not saying not. I just don't like to.
The time frame. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying.
Weird like 90 days or this or that because it might take you. Who knows that it'll take? It might take longer than that. It might take shorter than. Who knows? You know what I mean?
Right,
I don't
right.
think like. I think it should be just mutual vibes, and I feel like you can't know a person in 90 days. So you could do all of that in 90 days. You still don't know this nigga. It takes a long time to really know a man's intentions and what he views of you because you might think, yeah, after 90 days, man, you know, we're vibing, everything is good, this and that and all of that. And then, you know, y'all dating and you might be exclusive to him and this nigga might have 6 bitches. You know what I'm saying? You don't even fucking know about. You feel me though? I'm just saying though, this be how the shit be going.
You said he out here.
Niggas be having whole double lives like bitches do. You might be, goddamn it, the whatever guy. You know,
you admitted it though. Females be having double lives.
No, I said men.
You said
men and women.
You said men be having double lives like bitches do.
Yeah, like I'm saying like both of them.
Yeah.
Men and women. I'm gonna say both because
she said, okay, I get what you're saying. You're saying both of them, like
both
men
of them
and
women be having
but you admit
double
still
lives.
that women actually do it. So
I do.
For the ladies that be acting
that's
like
real shit though. That's real shit because majority of women wouldn't admit to that because they feel like admitting to that it hinders them in some type of form or fashion. But that's just being real. Like we are really no different. Right. Like in today's society, I feel like a woman can obtain anything a man can obtain. So we're not different in no type of way.
Right.
The playing field is what it is. Like we all on this same field. We all trying to figure out what works for us, who works for us.
Who.
You know what I'm saying? Who like brings that simplicity and at the same time that centeredness.
But I also feel like there's not majority of women nowadays, they don't do the 90-day rule. It might be some of them, but a lot of these bitches is like these men.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they ready to fuck too quickly. Like maybe the same night. Maybe they might be ready to go before him. I'm saying it's nowadays.
Do you think that devours like with that being said, like if a woman has sex on the first night versus the fourth night, do you think she is less of a person or she just in that vibe?
That's the thing. It shouldn't be like that, though.
Exactly.
I mean,
it should just be
desired at this in the same sense.
I believe that. I believe it's all about vibes and stuff, you know. Exactly. But I believe that women have the, you know, we are held to such an expectation. You know, regardless if we walk by that or we live up to that expectation or not. Nowadays, women don't give a fuck about living up to. They like, I don't give a fuck. I want to fuck. That's what it was.
But why is that though? Why is that though?
Too many heartbreaks. Too many cheated on. Too many, you know, being right and loyal. And this man was fucking off. So now bitches is like, fuck that. This nigga probably got about 2 bitches. So guess what? I need me about.
So basically, you saying a woman is entering in the situation or the relationship, like thinking like this dude might have 2 women And not just
automatically thinking like we all playing around, so let's just play. And that's why it's so hard to get in a relationship and find love nowadays, because everybody's playing everybody. Everybody's been heartbroken. Everybody's been fucked over. Everybody's like, fuck that shit. I don't even want a relationship. Let's just fuck. Girls is like, I don't want to get married anymore. Like a lot of these women are saying they don't want to get married. They just want to have fun. Like, oh, y'all fucking the whole thing. These new generation motherfuckers and that's growing up on this Cardi B and all this shit. The shit that are polluting everyone's minds right now is we live for today. Fuck all that other shit. Don't worry about next week. Don't worry about marriage. Get that nigga, get his money. You know what I'm saying? Have fun. Live for today.
Let's talk about it.
And it's polluting everyone's mind because now the men are thinking like the women are thinking like that. And since the women feel like the men are thinking like that, they think like that. You know what I'm saying?
So in other words, you saying like when Cardi B said, I don't cook, I don't clean, but she got this ring.
Exactly.
Like, so she basically like, she pump faking like she ain't have to put in no work.
Exactly. Like, it don't take shit, but you still got that ring. No, bitch. Real men, especially brown-skinned men, that are looking and really actually want to marry a woman, you gotta cook, you gotta clean. They want someone that they goddamn know that they're gonna be able to live with for the rest of their life. Ain't no motherfucking nigga finna marry you and you can't cook and clean and you just a ratchet bitch out here throwing ass. Yeah, that shit might be interesting for a nigga that you don't belong to, but for a man that actually want to claim you and say that you're his wife, no, that shit don't go like that.
She talking that talk, George.
You
Fuck
talking
you
that
mean?
fucking talk.
And
God
especially if
damn.
you want to bring kids into this world.
Hell
too.
no. Like,
But
bitch, you can't even cook. How you gonna feed my children?
Like, you know what, that is fucked up. Like, you deal with a woman that has no, like, ability to stand in the kitchen on her own. I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm pretty good, you know
Bro,
what
these
I'm saying?
motherfuckers can't even cook rice.
But, bro, that's fucked
That's
up.
kind of embarrassing.
That's
But they
fucked up.
look good though. The bitch can twerk, but the bitch can't read or cook. What the fuck?
Damn.
This shit is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd rather shorty know how to read and cook than twerk. I mean,
That part.
twerking is not on my list of
That part.
things. But, I mean, if you could do that, I mean, I guess you can do that. I didn't think that was, like, a whole, like...
Hey, man, y'all hit
something
that
you
share
bring to
button,
the
man.
Table, man. Hey, hit the share button, hit the like button. Come on, man. Show some fucking love. Like, come on. We tapped in with y'all. You know, we gonna bring that raw energy at all times. Like, we appreciate whoever in the crowd. They're in the crowd. It's all love.
Yeah. Hey, look, check it out. I want to ask y'all a question though. He asked it a little bit earlier. I want to ask it to y'all. Do y'all believe in chivalry? Is it still alive? Is it dead?
Is that shit lame? Like, is it okay or what?
So explain to me what you
Like, okay, I
like
might
calling a woman beautiful, calling a woman,
I love that.
calling a woman.
opening your doors and shit.
I
Like,
love that.
I love that.
But I think the times that we're in right now, man, these niggas don't listen. But I feel like they're like that because these women have lowered they've lowered the standard and the expectation, and it's just fucking everything up. Like, so real women, it's just so hard for real women because it's like, I don't want to deal with you because I can go deal with her and I ain't got to do shit but smoke a blunt and pop a $10 bottle of, a perk, or, drink some Hennessy, and she finna do goddamn it everything, for nothing. Yeah, she might not cook, but goddamn, she can suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, wow.
That shit, that shit'll last for a little bit.
That's what I'm saying.
A little bit.
That's not wife
But yeah, that's not sustainable.
Exactly.
Dick sucking is a good skill on the resume for relationship status, but it's kind of like, it's like down here.
Right.
And cooking like up here.
Right.
Keeping my house clean up here.
man,
and knowing how to twerk like right here. You
I ain't
feel
gonna
me?
lie, bro. Listen, I
don't believe that.
My type of vibe is.
You said you don't believe that. What you mean?
Listen,
Hold on.
listen, shorty can twerk, whatever the case may be. But if I come to the crib, that shit clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a vibe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the certain atmosphere in that bitch. Like, it's a certain vibe in there, right? Versus you come to a woman crib, it ain't clean. Like she and this motherfucker like just living, whatever the case may be. It's like, what the fuck? Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I got a real like
this
like
nigga fool.
sensitive thing with smell and shit. If shorty crib
I come
don't
in the
smell
crib
good,
and it smell
I'm
like
getting
garbage,
the fuck out. I'm straight.
If I come in your crib and it smell like garbage,
I don't believe that.
we got you
What?
crazy as hell.
You got me
I'm not
fucked
saying
up.
I'm not saying that.
Oh,
but you still gonna fuck her. You might not.
I'm not. No. I'm not fucking with her. I'm getting the fuck out of there.
See, I don't believe that. Hell no. Now you gotta hold the press.
But listen,
I don't believe that.
You know why I'm leaving, right?
These niggas don't give a fuck.
But listen, you know why I'm leaving though? Because like if shorty crib smell this way,
Oh, yeah,
Crib
her
is a
crib
pig
stinks.
pond.
I can't be
She's
in
a
there.
fucking pig.
Just like how
Nah,
women
yeah.
is
If
with
I
men.
come in the crib and it's
But
stinking
if I
shit,
see a
shorty,
roach
I'm not.
run across the
Oh,
road,
no, I know. I hear y'all say
I'm
that.
out.
I'm just
I'm-
saying. Once you liquored up and you ready to listen, you already have that attention on your mind. You gonna be like, okay, listen, I'm finna
On some
y'all
late
finna
night,
do this.
on
and
some
you know
late night
what?
coming from the club, I'm
right,
drunk
right.
shit.
I'm finna do this
That's
and I ain't
different.
coming back.
I might slide on some
I
late
ain't
night
gonna
coming
lie,
from the
bro.
club
Nigga
drunk
might try to
shit.
get in the shot,
I
but
ain't
let's
gonna
get in the
lie,
But
shot.
I'm not coming back.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I see,
Let's take a shower
if I
together.
see roaches flying up shorty wall, or
Oh, I'm out of there.
No matter how
I'm not
I
getting
am,
in there. I'm
I'm
not
outta
in
there.
there. I'm not tapping in with
She
shorty.
got creatures, I'm out of there.
What?
no matter how drunk or tipsy I am, if I see
I don't
a
give a
roach,
fuck.
no.
You know, the whole thing to me is that I hear you guys say this, but then it comes the question, then why when the man has the good woman does he cheat on her with the trash bitch? It's like a consistent thing. You got the good girl that's in the house, that's a homebody, that cooks, she cleans, she does all of that, but you want to trick and cheat on her with the bitch that's
You know what?
shaking her ass, everybody seeing
listen.
her ass. She fine, but the bitch is trash. She
But you
ain't
know
don't
what?
got
In
nothing to
reality,
offer.
I'm gonna say this right. Let me tell you why a
That's why
lot of
we go-
guys.
That's why we
cheat.
go to the hotel.
Let me tell you, a lot of
That's why we
guys
go
cheat
to the
because a lot of guys cheat because they're
Fuck
bored. They're bored, or they look at it from like the perspective of, you know what I'm saying? Like, shorty just ain't into it as well. Like, she doing all that shit, but she not tapping into him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yes, guys are very fucking selfish, and guys are very easy too.
Easy
like
as fuck.
easy, not just easy from a perspective of like yeah, we gonna do whatever, but from a perspective of like it's easy to satisfy us because like in reality, like guys really don't want much. Like on some real ass shit, like we really don't want much. But at the same time, if you like the female that's like, I'm not fucking you now. I'm not fucking you for a month or two.
Bargaining shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like you using your pussy as a bargaining chip, and then you tell a motherfucker like, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. Like, wait a minute, we all adults.
I'm gonna get drunk as
And
hell.
if you start to take away
Slap
certain
my dick in her
things,
face while she sleep. Fuck is you talking about?
But are you saying this as
I'm
in
doing
a
all
relate?
type
Are
of
you guys
ignorant shit.
listen? Are you guys saying this is are you guys in a relationship with this girl, or is this girl just a girl you fucking around?
Relationship.
relationship.
Oh,
I ain't
okay,
just
okay,
fucking
okay,
around.
okay,
I ain't
okay,
just
okay.
fucking around.
So you're
no.
saying this is happening while you're in a relationship?
Yeah, relationship perspective. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, let me
okay.
get to some of the comments real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, they was in there talking their shit too. But I ain't gonna go too far back, man. Cash said, what the fuck is a woman gonna do with a woman that don't woman? You don't cook, clean, or nurture, offer peace, love, or comfort.
Damn.
Then he said,
Real shit.
on the cheating part, he said, cause she was lacking in the sex department, and he don't want a better bitch, he just want better sex.
Yeah, but see, here's the problem though. Y'all like I feel like men don't really take the time to look at all the jobs women do. See, men, they just go to work, they come home, they pay their bills. They think that's it. But see, us women, we go get the fucking bacon too. We come home, we cook, we clean, we take care of the kids, we make sure you taking care of. It's so many
She said,
jobs and hats we wear.
We beso, brah.
You know, so that's why I'm like,
She like-
yeah, for real though. So for me, I'm like,
Bro.
okay, well, if I gotta do all of this, well, what the fuck I need you for?
Type shit. But
I'm
see,
gonna call you if I wanna fuck. I mean, like, for
But-
me,
but-
I'd rather just be alone. I'm just saying, from my standpoint.
But see, like that type of woman, she's not balanced because she has so much like
Talk about
masculinity.
it.
Like it's at a height that like she can't.
in both parts. I got to. Talk about it.
No,
Okay, like she has
Because
so
you know
much.
she's going to challenge you.
Listen, she has so much masculinity, right? It's like if she can't be her soft self, like I mean, like damn, like
you gotta have a man though that makes you get into your.
a man. I'm
Nowadays,
She said it. I'm going to get on her ass.
Hold on, no, not even saying that. Hold on. A woman is going to be submissive and going to be soft for a man that she knows that is going to do what he's supposed to do.
Fuck outta
You
here.
can't do that with a little ass boy. You know what I'm saying? That's saying that he's gonna do all of these
That's a
things and
fact,
ain't
though.
Or a
holding
little
up
ass
on
girl.
shit. Yeah, for real. It goes both ways. So, you know, you tell me, oh, I'm a man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna handle that, and you ain't doing none of this shit. Now I gotta go into mother mode, and that's not fun for me.
I know
I don't want to be your fucking mother. I want
Facts
to
though.
be your
Facts though.
woman.
Facts though.
I don't want to raise you. If I can't
Facts
just
though.
be comfortable in being a woman and letting you be the man, then this is not gonna work. You see, a woman wants to be able to be soft, but she has to feel that she can do that with whatever man she's with. If she's being more masculine, it's because she know damn well she can't depend on this man to be the fucking man, and that's the problem.
But then
and if
why
you're
would
in
she
that
bet on
situation,
that man? Why would she bet on the man that she can't be like, you know, like soft with or feminine self?
but you know, like you said, people play roles. I feel like people do play roles. So this is the thing that women have to stop doing. Stop fucking.
Hit
I've been a
the share
victim of this.
button right now.
What you gonna say?
Stop telling men what
Hit
the
the share
fuck you
button.
want. What type of man
I've
you
been
want and
saying
all of that, because
I've
that's
been
just
saying
putting him
that.
right
Stop
up
telling
on.
motherfuckers what you want.
He gonna conform and act like he is exactly what the fuck you
All
want.
right, listen, I got something for you right there, right? I was dealing with a female, right? And she was like, she said, I only have like 4, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's only 4 things I asked for. I'm like, damn, okay.
What you want?
I'm like, what you asked for? She said, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say her name or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna say what she asked for. She said, I asked for a man with good skin, right? I'm like, okay, good skin, that's cool, whatever the case may be. Nigga taking care of himself. She said, I asked for a man with a big dick, with money, and he gotta be able to control a room. I'm like, God damn, like
That's like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, where's this nigga like?
Weird ass.
That's some weird ass. That's a weird ass list, and it doesn't even make sense.
But that's like if a nigga hit all 4 of those, you know what I'm saying? Like if he hit everything on that list,
he's gonna have about 6, 7. He's gonna have about 10 bitches. Cause niggas is they listen. What all I'm trying to tell you is a nigga
what you
like
think
that.
about 10 bitches?
All
She
I'm saying
said that
is
nigga about 10 bitches. Shit.
the amount of good niggas or the amount of men that can reach all or that have all of our boxes checked. First off, I don't feel like it's a man that's gonna have all of your boxes. You gotta give a little bit to get a little bit. It's not gonna be. It ain't gonna be 100% with no man. You gotta realize if you're able to compromise with the flaws or the different things that he lacks. Cause it could be like little petty shit, or it could be like major shit. Like if you just out here fucking bitches and you fucking run, you reckless and you bring me, no, that's something I can't compromise on. You know what I'm saying? It's like different things, whether you can compromise or not. You know what I'm saying? I feel like ain't no man gonna be 100%. You know, just like
Or
no woman's gonna be 100%.
Nobody
Nobody is 100%. We're imperfect, so it's not gonna happen. So I believe in that.
Hold on, let me get in. I gotta get into some of these comments. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Check it out. So they basically said you was capping, right? And I said I heard. They said she was capping.
Man, she was saying some of the realest and the illest.
But look, I said I was finna get in her ass too because of what she said. But check this out. And listen, this the thing. And I agree with them, but they wasn't listening enough to hear what you actually said. So I ain't gonna say I'm gonna get in your ass no more. I'm gonna say I'm gonna explain a different side of it. Okay. It comes down to a point where in a relationship sometimes, like you said, where the nigga then fell off so hard and for so long that you gotta take over and turn into mama. And women lose their feminine in that aspect. So I get that aspect of it 100%. But outright, out the gate, you either feminine or you not. You either submissive or you not. Now you're not gonna be that for every man in general because every man don't deserve certain parts of you. But as a female, as a woman, whichever verbiage you like to use, you are either feminine and submissive or you not. It ain't no I'm gonna be this for a specific guy.
You know what, bro?
Like that's not.
Wait, before you jump in, let me jump in. Like for a hot one, right? I feel like, bro, like on some real ass shit, like a woman is gonna be a certain type of woman for a certain type of nigga.
Why fuck with that nigga? Why fuck with that? Why fuck with that nigga? This is what I'm saying. It don't make no sense in the logic of a female.
I think majority of the time, bro. Like I'm gonna say this, like good women.
What does it got to do with being a good woman?
Listen, hold on, let me jump on it, bro. A lot of good women, they'll place a bet on the nigga that's not like fully like tapped in, bro.
Oh my!
There
you go.
What I tell you about dating for potential? What I tell you about dating for potential? Don't do that dumb shit. Don't do that dumb shit.
But it is. It's terrible. You shouldn't do potential. You should not fucking do potential. You gotta accept the nigga for how you meet him and say, would I be able to deal with this nigga like the way that he is for the rest of my life? If you can't, then
and if you do, be submissive. Don't be no motherfucking aggressive ass masculine woman over him, demasculating him. If you choose to deal with the weak ass nigga, make him feel strong.
See,
No.
I can be feminine, but the submissive part, you gotta make me feel like
I can
secure,
depend on it.
yes.
Yes.
You can't fake it?
I can.
You can't fake it till you make it?
I can.
She said, I can.
You gotta make me feel a certain way to be like
I can't.
submissive. I can be feminine, but the submissive part gotta.
That's exact. No, I can be girl. No, don't get me wrong. I can be girly. And feminine is what you guys call it. But submissive, no. You got to earn that for me to submit to you. You got to show me that I can trust you enough to submit to you. Because submitting to you is knowing that everything you tell me is for the benefit of both of us. It's for the best. It's for, I know that you have my best interest at hand. If I feel like you trying to get one up on me or trying to run game on me or some shit, I'm not submitting to you. And I'm going to be like, nigga, you got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Off that. That's just how my viewpoint of you gonna be like, no, you know, it's not gonna work. And that comes from dealing with you though. I know that I can't depend on you or trust you with my life. If I can't trust you with my life, I'm not submitting. That's the same thing as
That's a
submitting.
fact though. I feel that.
Like I want to feel safe.
Yeah, exact. Safe. I want to feel like you're gonna always have our what we have going on the number one priority at all times. Ain't no bitch gonna be able to fuck that up. Ain't no bitch gonna come along, you stop doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Lose your fucking mind. If I can feel that safe and that dependent on you, then yes, I can submit to you. Exactly. But goddamn it, men, I feel like it's just a lot of men have lost respect for the commitment, even for marriage or even for like even just having a relationship.
You know what? I'm gonna say this, right? I feel like the thing is this, right? A lot of men have lost like that whole thing, like okay, dating, engagement, marriage. Like motherfuckers look at it like, okay, so if I date you,
dating relationship.
Oh yeah, dating relationship.
Because it's two different things.
Engagement, marriage, right? It's 4 stages. But I say this like, okay, you do like you date, you get into a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Then you know what I'm saying, you get engaged, right? Before you get in that relationship, like once you get in that relationship, okay, you tapped in. But when you get engaged, it's like, you know, there's only one other level to go until you at the highest of the height. But a lot of women nowadays don't be looking at it like, you know, like in them steps. They look at it like, okay, when this nigga gonna put a ring on it? But then again, at the same time, it's like, what the fuck are you displaying to make me put a ring on it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you might just be doing the bare basics. Right. You might get like the bare minimum.
Do you feel like a man?
You know
Do you feel like once in a relationship, an actual relationship, do you feel like a man should put a time limit to a certain extent on whether or not he proposes to a woman, and based on what she's displaying to him?
Oh, okay.
I'm asking you.
Wait,
shit. You see, I looked through. I said, oh, yeah, that's me this question.
You a man. I'm
But
asking, from a man. As a man, do you feel like, okay, like you meet a chick, right? We grown. We ain't young niggas no more, right? We grown men.
Exactly.
So you meet a chick. We dating with intent. And you passed the dating stage now. You done singled it out. It's her. You want to date her out of the last 3-4 chicks you was dealing with.
Okay.
Bam, she's the one I'm gonna go to the relationship stage with. Do you feel like after you make that choice that you should put a time limit on how long it take for you to see certain things in her to make you want to propose? Because
I'm gonna say this. Hold on. Check it out. What you saying is so fucking valid. Like women, I feel like for women, like a woman, not a girl, a fucking woman. A woman go show me what it is off top. What she bringing to the table, you know what I'm saying? To bring me this balance, you know what I'm saying? So if she show me that and bring that, I'm gonna tap into that. You feel me? She gonna get that fucking ring. But if I don't see that, you know, the actions, like if I'm like questioning her, you know what I'm saying? Any type of form of fashion, I'm not gonna like be all in with her. Like on some real ass shit, like it's because like.
But I'm saying when I say the time frame, you know, women be like, oh, I'm not finna be engaged for no 5 years, or I'm not finna.
Yeah, I'm not finna. I also agree with that.
But you know, even beyond that, I'm not finna be in a relationship with a nigga for this many years without getting engaged. It's like.
Okay, look, what you saying? Listen, what you saying is so fucking valid, bro. Because like what you saying is key because you looking at it like this, like. Both parties got that timer on, right?
Everybody got a ticker.
Everybody, right? But at the same time, it's like, okay, if I choose you, like, and I invest my time in you, right, and I really like focus in and I home in on you, that mean like I'm really like trying to see where the fuck this can go. Now, if you ain't doing all those things, you're not ready to get to that level. You know what I'm saying? If you just like, if y'all just on some fucking shit, it's just, it is what it is. You feel me? If y'all really tapped in with each other and y'all really trying to understand each other and y'all really trying to build off where y'all at, like, bro, come on. You know, you go let it be known. A real male that's tapped into his true self, that's real rounded, he know what it is. Like, bro, he not finna play it light. Look, I expect this, I expect that, and look, if you ain't moving like this, I'm straight. It is what it is. But a lot of motherfuckers like try to sugarcoat it like, well, if you do this and you do that, maybe we can like, man, what the fuck? I don't want no female that check 2 boxes out of my 6, my nigga. I don't want a female that check 2 out of 6, bro. She can check that shit all day for any other nigga. She might check 2 out of 6 for me. Her 2 out of 6 might be a motherfucking 4 out of 6 for the next nigga. But I'm saying for me, like if shorty don't bring that value, you know what I'm saying? She gotta be her own woman. Like she gotta be a certain type of female. Like, bro, I don't want no motherfucking like it's nice to have a bad bitch, but I wanna see his ass like motherfucking like I want a queen.
I want a grown woman.
I want a queen. That's all I want. That's it. That's all.
Here's the thing. Here's the problem with that though. Everyone's saying what they want,
exactly.
But you have to be ready for what you're asking for, or you have to be that as well. So like that's the problem. A lot of people are saying what they want, but they're not even being that themselves. You want a woman that's loyal, this, that, the third, and all of that, and you out here hoeing, and you out here, being inconsistent, and you out here, you know what I'm saying? No, it don't work like that. You gonna get what the fuck you give. If I feel like you ain't being shit, well, guess what? Why do I have to keep this? You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to keep your high expectation of me when my expectation of you is high as well, and you don't meet that motherfucking bar? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's not gonna work. It got to be equal to me, and I'm not talking about as far as finance or this and that. I'm talking about as commitment, as loyalty, as understanding, as where the fuck are we going and where are we at? What are we trying to do? And it'd be a lot of mismatch and a lot of miscommunication. No, not even miscommunication, misunderstanding, because people lie. You gonna tell me what the fuck you think I want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, you want to hear. That's the problem. People aren't being honest. Like you gonna get a whooping or something. Niggas ain't player none of that shit, because for a nigga to be real player, you gotta be honest and tell this bitch what you want from the jump. You calling yourself a pimp and a player? No, you tricking bitches. You gotta come off the bat and tell her, listen, I don't want nothing with you. I got a few bitches. I'm doing me. I don't want a relationship. I want to do me. And on top of that, I want you to be available when I call you. Now that's a player ass nigga. But if you tricking bitches out of their pussy, you's a lame ass, trick ass nigga, because how the fuck are you telling her one thing, you know what I'm saying, and getting her so comfortable with you and vulnerable to you, and you know damn well you don't even really want what this woman wants. Now you're wasting her time. And a lot of niggas be ruining good females with this bullshit. When you knew from the get-go you didn't even really want to be serious. You wanted to still play the field. But you like her. You actually do want her and you're enticed by her. She got it going on and all of this shit, but you didn't tell her that you still wanted to fuck other bitches. You know what I'm saying? You didn't tell her where you were going to lack at. So now, once we find this out, now it's a problem. That's what I'm saying. It's like, people need to start being honest about their intentions from the get-go, and people are never going to do that, because what bitch is going to walk up to you and be like, I don't like you like that, but I want to play your ass for your money. I want to play you for your money. Damn. So I'm going to fuck you from time to time, fuck you real good, suck you real good, because I need you to pay a few bills and do what the fuck I need you to do for me. You know what I'm saying? What bitch is gonna tell you that off the jump? She not. She just gonna try to figure out how she's gonna get in there to get what she needs from you. The same thing with a man. You know what I'm saying? Damn. So it's too much dishonesty going on, and so much so that no one really believes in relationships, marriage, or any of that shit. That's why it's on the border, and motherfuckers can't get it, because why, you know what I'm saying, stay in a marriage, and like you said, you want a woman that do this, that, and the third, and you can have that woman. But because she's tired from doing all of the things that you expect of her, and she might be lacking in the bedroom area, she can't fuck you 3 times a day, because goddamn it, a bitch then went to work, she then came here, cooked, clean, got the kids together. She done did ironed your clothes. She done did every fucking thing you expect, my nigga. I'm tired. The fuck? You feel me?
Hey,
Now you want me to fuck 2 times 2? Goddamn it.
Listen.
They ready to assassinate you right now.
Listen, hold on.
Shit.
Hold on.
Now, I want to
They
say
want
this
her
right.
dead. Fuck you
I wanna
talking
say this
about?
right.
That's all right.
Listen, Scottie Pippen's wife said she like to be fucked twice, 4 times a day.
4
like,
times a night.
I'm gonna say
Every
like this,
night.
like
She was
in actual
jacked.
reality,
She was
That's
jacked.
bullshit. This
That's
bitch didn't
bullshit.
work or none of that. She stayed home with a rich ass nigga. You can do that shit. If you can have a man where you ain't gotta work or do shit, perfect. And you can just stay in the house, lay up, make babies. But we ain't no celebrities. We real regular human beings. So usually you got a job, I got a job. We gotta work our jobs. We gotta come back here. I gotta make sure the kids is good, the house is good, because this is what a man expects.
all right. So okay, out of 7 days, how many times a man should be penetrated? Out of 7 days, how
I
many
don't know. I
times?
can't add.
You say like 5 out of 7?
Damn. I mean, I don't know. Everybody. Here's another thing.
Everybody's
Everyone
different.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I agree.
Everybody's
I
different.
agree. Because like no matter what you say, like no matter what
Dodgeball.
anybody say,
That was a nice game of dodgeball.
like listen, no matter what anybody say, at the end of the day, it does matter like how was a person like constructed, like whatever the case may be, like what makes you tick. You can fuck with a female, she don't know how to get you off, whatever the case may be. What we sipping on, my boy?
Romantico.
Yeah,
Representative.
boo.
Hey, look, man, this shit kind of smooth, man.
Listen, no matter what the case may be, she might not know who you are. You know what I'm saying? But
Gotta have a shit.
like, listen, man, you gotta have some fucking balance no matter what the case may be. Like, if you don't know who you tapped in with, you don't know who you dealing with, like you definitely losing and you lacking. Like, so, like right here, you know what I'm saying? On the Caulfield Show, we always want the guys and the ladies to like really tap into who you dealing with. Like, ask those fucking, like it's uncomfortable. Ask them questions, like really like try to like tap into who you got, you know what I'm saying, in front of you. Like, if you ain't doing that, it's on you if you fall short. I'm just gonna say that shit, like on some real ass shit.
So, how long? She said, I'm fucked up. I definitely
Period.
am.
Like lit.
But I'm
You
in
have
there,
to
though.
think about it.
How long do y'all give a guy? Well, obviously. See, this is the hard
Yeah,
conversation
it's
for you
hard to
have.
ask.
This
She don't
two-sided
know.
right now.
Yeah.
She don't know.
Shit
This my
must
baby
be
sister.
two
So
sides.
this my baby sister. So I know, she has a pure view of things.
Type
You see what I'm
shit.
saying? Me, I have a goddamn tainted view. I got the realistic view of shit.
Like the devil and the angel.
I feel it.
I got
feel
the
it.
realistic view of shit. On,
Okay,
on
well,
both sides.
I'm gonna pose a question to you.
Okay.
And I mean, maybe you can answer it just from a subjective point of view. But you meet a guy, you into him. You know what I'm saying? On a realistic sense of things, how long do you give him to tie up all his loose ends, to cut off all the old chicks, all the old situations, before y'all decide to take each other 100% serious? Because you got to think, when you meet a person,
You don't know.
when you can get a phone number today, or you could give a guy your phone number today, and get your cheeks clapped tonight by the guy that you've been
Right.
off and on with.
Just real. You just saying yeah.
Yeah. So how, on a realistic scale, how much time do you give a person to tie up all their loose ends before you start to put trust on the table and take them serious?
I feel like once we have that talk, we have to have a talk. It's gonna be a talk. It's gonna be an understanding, and once we have that understanding, then it's set. I feel like it's definitely communicate. We have to communicate that to each other. We are gonna be in this relationship. It's just gonna be me and you. It has to be a talk. It has to be solidified. Once it's solidified, it's a wrap. There's nothing else you can tell me a week later. Because a week later, I catch you
so he
fucking
got a
around with a
week?
bitch. No. I'm saying once we have that talk, that me and you are just me and you.
No, that's what I'm saying. But so after that talk, he got a week to make sure there are no more loose ends.
No. Let's say me and you are talking, right? And we're talking for, let's just say, it don't even matter. It could be fucking 5 months. If me and you ain't had that talk, that it's just me and you, then goddamn it, obviously I don't know where we're at. We got to get an understanding of where we're at with shit. So just because I know you and I'm talking to you, I think you cute or whatever, don't mean we're together. We just talked. We just know each other at this point. So once we get to, understanding of it's just me and you, then that's what I expect it to be. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So once we have that talk, that's what I expect it to be. So after that point, and you do something different, now there's the problem.
So you ain't even tripping. So okay, I get what you're saying. For you more so, you saying it's not even about a time frame of cutting nobody off. You just making it understood. Whatever you do, physically, actually do, that's going to determine whether or not you took our situation seriously and whatnot.
No,
Because-
I think it goes with communication of what are we doing. Because I can meet a guy and we could be cool and we could be talking, but we not on the level. We might end up being friends or something. We might not never fuck with
No, I'm
each
saying,
other.
but I'm saying, if okay, let's just say hypothetically, we met 3 months ago, and we talking, but we ain't fucking. We just talking.
Right.
I'm fucking somebody else.
Right.
And then we decide that we're together.
Okay.
And how long do you give that person to clean out them bones?
Right there. Once you said we're together.
Let everybody, so they don't got no time
No
past them.
time. Once you said we together.
We together.
Hey, listen, you heard what he said? Once you said we together, it's a wrap. All that shit else cease. I don't give a fuck.
So
how
they-
you gotta get rid of these bitches?
you don't give a fuck
It
how they-
better be right then. You should have did it before the talk we had, my nigga. Because what you thought we was going, we already knew we was coming to talk. You should have had that shit cleared out. You want to be with me, nigga? You should have already let them bitches know. Hey, listen here.
Type shit.
That shit.
I feel no. Okay.
You know.
How you feel? Once you decide you want to be with a chick, how long is you giving her to like
Listen,
clean out her
I'm gonna
clothes?
say this like, once we locked in, ain't no switching up.
That's right.
Listen, hold
funny
on.
as hell.
Listen, I'm gonna say this like, I'm a
He's
40
funny
type
as
of guy,
hell.
like, on some real ass shit, like, if
Okay.
we really tapped in with each other, like, it is what it is, like, I'm gonna let it be known, I'm gonna speak to you a certain type
Period.
of way.
Yes.
We gonna always move a certain type of way, like,
Yes.
ain't nobody ever gonna be able to, like to catch us off guard.
Yes.
Because we moving in that sense.
Say that shit.
Now, the thing about it is this, like, a lot of guys don't put that shit out there how they really feel. You know what I'm saying? If you go move like this, tell shorty, like, look, we gotta move like this because everybody watching how, you know, they watching our movement. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna play it short. You know what I'm saying? It's always heavy in the field. You feel me? Like, no matter what the
Hold
case
on.
may be.
Here goes something savage though. It's savage, but it might be real.
What it is, my boy.
Okay. So my guy said, full feather fly. He said, once we together, it's cut. Talking, we can cut the bad hoes off right away. It's the good hoes that take a little time to get away from. He said, look, babe.
Oh shit.
Look, babe, out the 5 in my lineup, I can cut 3 ASAP. But the other
I'm
two,
so done.
other two, I kind of love a little bit.
Oh shit.
But they ain't you.
That's him being
So if he
real.
came to you,
Well,
on-
no though, you know.
what if he came to you like, look, man, I actually kind of fuck with 2 of these hoes, like, not hoes, you know, I'm just.
Right.
What if
He actually fuck with Twitter.
What if he
Then you
came
gotta
to
make a decision. Which one? Who you want, me or them? That's just
I
it.
want you, but it's like I can't just cut the cord.
Oh, I feel you. Then call me back when you can.
I ain't gonna lie,
she,
bro.
hold on,
I'm
say it
finna make a
again.
decision,
my
She
boy.
said what?
I'm
Call
not
me
finna
back
be
when you
sitting
ready
around
then, baby.
playing it like, bro. Like,
Nah, I feel you.
look, what he said was actually like valid as fuck.
Because
like,
if you fucking other, but look, think of this
Oh,
though.
it's a-
It's too much weird ass shit going on. So if you're not only fucking me and you're fucking 3 other women, and then them bitches is fucking 3 other
Oh, she
men,
went there
and
with
them
it.
no,
But that's
that's
real
too
though.
many
But that's
people
real
that's
though.
all
But
fucking
that's
each
real
other
though.
with all this weird ass scabies and oh no,
She
I'm
said
not fucking with you.
scabies.
man, you had like,
Fuck
god
her.
damn, her numbers is crazy, yo.
I don't be playing that shit. It's just
Like,
too
listen,
much
they off the
multiplication problems for me. Oh hell.
God damn, I was over here doing algebra. I was
She
trying to
said
get to the bottom of it,
scabies.
straight up.
Cause you might like these 2, but when you laid up with me every night, goddamn it, you can only see them sparing word. What you think they finna be doing? Fucking that next nigga.
Type
And what you
shit.
think he doing? Fucking that next bitch. This is to start multiplying.
Go
and
and
there's too
fuck
many
that nigga,
people.
get it over with, straight up.
need
Like,
to-
see what she's saying? It's
We
so
need the
fucking
golden
valid,
eye
man.
sign.
I ain't fucking
Hey, listen, like,
Fuck
what you
you
was saying,
mean?
listen, I'm gonna say this right.
Hey, this was real
You
shit.
talking that fucking talk. Like, I
Real
swear
cook.
to God, I'm gonna say it's like you talking that talk. Both of y'all actually, like, really speaking from a perspective, like, on some real shit. Like, you don't get it. You don't get not, like, majority of times, you don't get where a lot of women out here is just, like, letting it be known, like, this is how I feel about this situation. Like, I'm not holding back on this. I'm not holding back on that. A lot of women, like 9 times out of 10, they go sugarcoat that shit. They go let it be like, well, I might do this and I might be in here and I might be in there. But in reality, if you feel a certain type of way about a situation, that's who you are. And then you will express that shit too. You're not gonna be like, okay, I might get this motherfucker a second chance or a third chance. No. You gotta let a motherfucker know, like, look, no. If you do this and you do that, you fall short here and you fall short
You're
there.
out of there.
You're out of there. At the end of the day, you're out of there. That's it. Like, oh.
Hey,
And that's the one part that's be so like hard about, you know, dating and like maybe catching, Lord, not dating, but however you want to call it, you know, and catching. See, this is the reason why I don't like catching feelings, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's so hard once you catch feelings for a nigga to like, you know, you already got your shit set in goddamn stone. But once you know you've had now, and I'm talking about for women that like, for me, when I'm into someone, it's just you. I don't give a fuck about no other nigga that's coming around. I don't give a fuck what nigga have got how much more money than you. Any of that shit. When I'm into you, I'm just into you. That's how I am. I'm locked in. I can only focus on one. I can't gamble. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So if I'm into you, I'm into you. You know what I'm saying? So like once I'm locked in on you and I'm catching feelings and all that shit, it'd be hard. Like if you fuck, like okay, the nigga already know my standards, this and that. So then now, once that's already set and then he fuck up, you like, damn, but I really like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you start bending your own fucking expectations. This where the problem come in. Because you should have cut that nigga off from the get-go when the fuck he knew your expectations and you decided to take his punk ass back. That's where the problem begins. Because once you accept a nigga back after some fuck shit he did that he knew you didn't like, and you took him back, now you're telling me it's a go. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, she fucking with me tough.
Oh,
okay, so she ain't gonna cut me off.
So you
hit
basically
the share
saying-
button right now,
so
man.
you basically-
It's a lot of game being and not a lot of knowledge being dropped tonight. Hit that share button. Share,
ladies
share.
do not disclose this type of information. Like they don't do this shit.
She
Like
dropping
and what
that
she's
shit.
dropping is nothing but jewels. She's saying, listen, if you fuck up and I come back and you still fucking up, like nigga, move around. Like
Period.
you ain't got too many chances to fuck
Period.
up. And I respect that shit because a lot of niggas think they got like, look, all right, I might make this mistake and I might do this and I might do that. Okay, I can come back. But that's some real shit from a
But the
woman's
nigga only
perspective.
gets that perspective from a woman. See, if the woman cuts it off at that first fuck up, then goddamn it, now she's standing on business. She ain't playing with your bitch ass. You better come back correct. If
Damn.
you do want to step through, don't come back until you got your shit correct and you know what I'm saying? But if she accepts him back, like let's say he fuck up and he go out and he kick it with his boys or whatever, you already know ain't no spending the night out and this nigga spend the night out. And then goddamn it, you mad as fuck, right? He been gone for 2 days, but then you accept that
2
nigga
days?
back. Or let's just say 1 day.
Damn.
Let's say he been gone the whole night.
He clowning.
And this is a no-no. Let's just even
What?
say it's
For real?
Let's just even say it's 1 night. And this is a no-no. And then he comes back, but he already knew absolutely that's a no-no for me. That's a goddamn absolutely not. Because where the fuck could you be besides home right now? You see what I'm saying?
That
and he
nigga was drunk in a ditch.
No, fuck that. Nigga, I would have come pick you
But
up about that bitch, so that's dead. You know what I'm saying? So
But
goddamn it,
2 days.
what I'm trying to tell you is, you come back the next day talking about, oh yeah, I was dead in this bitch, you got me fucked up. You're alive right now. So you should have called me when you died in that motherfucker.
So the nigga was dead.
Coochie is a bitch.
You should have called me. He should have
dead.
called me, goddamn it, and let me know he was dead in that ditch. What I'm saying is, if that's her cutoff and she told you that and you do it, I feel like a man is testing you to see really is that really your cutoff or are you just saying that? A lot of times men will test your fucking boundaries purposely to see, bitches, you really gonna leave or is you just saying that? So it's a real different.
You be slapping niggas and shit, don't you?
Hell no, I would never.
I'm just talking.
You ain't choked a
He
couple
funny as
niggas
hell
up
talking about
in
you
your
be slapping niggas, don't you?
I can, you know what I'm saying?
I think she choked up a couple niggas.
A couple
in life,
niggas
man.
that got
No,
choked
I
up.
didn't, but I'm just saying, I'm saying things from a realistic view because once a nigga see that you will allow a certain thing that you said you wouldn't allow, that's bad, man. You're going to open the rain for all type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's how men think, though. That's how men think. Oh, this bitch said I couldn't spend a night out 2 nights, but I just did. I spent 3 nights out. If this bitch take me back, it's time to play. You know what I'm saying? So boom, you get back in. Okay, you get back in after that. Oh, it's a wrap. I already know she ain't doing shit. She really liked me because she would have been off my ass. You feel me?
Look.
Nah.
Look, what she's saying is so fucking valid. Listen, Look, bro, we gotta get this one. Listen, we gotta wrap it up.
We gotta.
I'm gonna say like this. What she said is so fucking valid. Like, a lot of niggas not even looking at it like that, but man, like, bro, what the fuck she said?
Nah, she been spitting though. She been spitting.
It's fucking with me, cause it's like, damn, is it that simple? Simplicity is definitely key.
Hey, look.
Like, it's simple as. I don't know.
A lot of this shit really is simple though, man. On some real shit, people make it hard. Like real shit, people make it hard. Like I told you, people lie out of fear. Man, and people don't understand. People be like, I ain't scared of shit. You are. Fear ain't what motherfuckers want it to be. Fear come in a lot of different ways. You lie out of fear. That's really it. That's it. That's all. You lying just because you scared of the outcome. You scared of the whatever that's gonna come. Whatever.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like we live in a world where people are afraid to be themselves. Ultimately.
Amen. What you just said.
And I tell people all the time, like, you might like somebody, but you might not align with that person. If you want to have some fun with them and kick it with them, do that. But don't attach yourself to them knowing that it ain't no actual future there because y'all alignment don't match up. Even if they try to match up to your alignment in certain ways, they might. And there's no such thing as perfect. But if you gonna walk that path, that's a choice that you're making, and you gotta be willing to stick to the choice. And everybody ain't willing to do that. Like people treat relationships nowadays, bro, like shit, like real shit though. Like they picking up, drop. But again, that's why you gotta date. Dating, you can do that. You can do that in a dating situation. I've been talking to this motherfucker for a month or two. I ain't fucking with him. I don't like their energy. I ain't fucking with him. There's no commitment. There's no nothing. Y'all just been talking, chopping it up. But once you decide to be in a relationship with somebody, that's something different. You got to start to understand the things that come with that. Be yourself up front and let a person decide do they want to fuck with who you are and who you present to them. It's a good conversation tonight. We had a lot of key
Definitely
points.
a vibe, my boy.
She was over there, Taylor was over there talking that shit.
Listen.
Hey, listen, the ladies came in and they was fully effective and they was full. Tap that.
Talking, he got that drunk man hiccups.
Oh, me, I got the hiccups and shit.
He got the drunk
I
man
can't step from the stage. The Don, what the fuck that is?
Now this the romantico.
The romantico, man, it got me fucked up on me. I'm not gonna lie like
this bottle like so sexy.
$60-something for a stupid ass bottle. Like, but listen, if you fuck with tequila, you know this is Tequila Boys, and we gonna give you the best of the best.
Oh yeah, that's what we do. We do the tequila.
I'm fucked up, literally.
Yeah, you
I'm
actually.
sleepy as hell.
She said she's sleepy.
She's sleepy. I'm fucked up, bro. Woke up and she
We could have went another hour and I'd have went with y'all ass. I love it.
God?
This bottle sexy.
Look, my shit just came up. Boom, boom, boom.
Mine probably went off too.
Man, this time.
It's that time, man. Look, we love y'all.
10:59.
Want to give a special shout out to our guests tonight coming through.
Hello.
They came in, they talked that real shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Asshole Pop.
And you already know it's your boy, Phil Good, tapping in.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all for coming out tonight, fucking with us another episode of the Cold Phil Show.
And if you know, if it wasn't spicy, you weren't on the right show. So you already know.
Holla.
Y'all is hilarious, first.
Man, appreciate it.